off or something, and then it just froze. So hopefully everything comes back. And yeah, don't ask me why. We had like 20 people in here, and then all of a sudden it shut down. Like that call came through, and then it shut everything down. So apparently there's a lot of people awake anyway. But you said that you got ghosted.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
by a Jamaican female. She
What was
was
that about?
attached, but she was mostly attached to her phone too, because she asked me to go out to dinner. I go out to dinner with her, and I'm sitting there, and she messed with her phone. So I asked her, I said, "Yo, do you know where your phone is at?" She's like, "What?" I said, "My phone is in the car." She's like, what that mean?" I'm like, if I can't give you 45 minutes of my undivided attention, why is we sitting here? We could have did this anywhere. So that's when she put her phone down. She said, "Oh," and put her phone down. That thing was buzzing across the table, and she was looking at that phone like it was crack. And I'm like, go ahead and answer it. But it was her daughter.
Was they talking about you?
So
You know how like when people get the code, like, okay, I'm going to go on a date. So yes, Catherine, I don't know what happened. It shut down. Like I think they trying to play with us right now. Um, Catherine
so
said back again, listening but can't use it while driving. I'm sorry, Craig. Go ahead.
mhm. So even in that situation is that when she came to my house, that phone was lighting up. Lighten up. It's her daughter. She's
Hmm.
giving her what's in and all that. And that's why I said that nah. So I start feeling the type of way. And I guess she kind of felt that way. And it was a turn off. So
Hmm.
I started feeling that way. So she goes to me. He said, you know what's the name? She shut that thing down. She goes to me.
So she said she wasn't fucking with you like that.
Yeah, because after a couple of days I said, well, let me call her. All that thing was shut down. But I was cool with it. I'm like, it wasn't going nowhere anyway. So
So what
shoot.
she do? She deleted her number.
I couldn't get through, so I was blocked and all that.
You blocked her.
Nah, she blocked me.
Nah, I'm cracking up.
But yeah,
So
I
question.
didn't mind. I
All
didn't
right, let me
mind
get
though.
my.
But 53 and your kid is 9. Nah, my kids is in their late 20s. I ain't got time. Not a
So
nine
you
year
don't
old.
want to date a woman with children?
Oh, well, all the women I met had children, but they old. Their kids is old.
Yo, then I tell you stop saying that about people. All
And
right,
kids is
so
old. The kids is out the house, kids running around, or the kid in the house and he just stuck under his mama or whatever. But they usually have kids they old. But a 9 year old, sheesh, that's
um,
that's you don't, that's no time. You ain't got no time. It's like you in your early 20s again, and you gotta wait for this kid to go to sleep and all kinds of stuff. Nah, that's what's that. A
so that's
nine
not
year
your
old
cup
is
of tea.
watching. Nah,
Catherine said,
9 year old
thought since
watching
we were
everything.
talking. Catherine said, thought since we were talking about ghosting that's what was going on. She thought ghosting was going on. She thought we we dipped out.
Oh
No,
damn.
Catherine, something happened. The phone, somebody called in from the group chat and it just shut everything down. So I don't know what that was about, but that was pretty freaking rude. Um, so I forgot what I was going to ask you because you said something the first time, and then once everything got shut down, it made me just forget.
Yeah, well, who else? This other
Y'all,
female tried to put.
I got ghosted too. So, I mean, I got ghosted on in the whole marriage. So, you win some, you lose some. And that's it. That's all. Craig, have you ever
I
been
think I
married?
got ghosted. I got ghosted by another female, my first girlfriend that I was really serious about. But I think it's because she knew we was talking. She's married. and she had a kid in the car, and the kid is 6. That kid young, like 4 or
Mm-hmm.
6. So I hear the kid in the back, so I'm like, yo. I said, yo, what's that, your grandson or something? She like, nah, that's my son. I'm like, I said, you recently had a son? And she like, yeah. I said, oh man. But my thing was this. See, she started calling me every night, and she would keep me on the phone, even though she not talking. So then she'll say a little something because she's driving home from work. Then she'll keep me on the phone again. And it was mostly at night because during the day when she called, she talking. Then it hit me. I said, hold up. This chick is contemplating cheating on her husband with me. That's not gonna happen. No,
Oh,
I can tell it in the conversation
so
and
you
how
knew
she
she had
go
a husband the
quiet.
whole time?
Huh?
You knew she had a husband the whole time?
Yeah, I knew she got married
Then why was you talking to her?
because that was my shorty chocolate too.
That
I got
was your
that chocolate.
shorty that had a husband?
Yeah, I love shorty.
Wow. You
Yeah, I
said you
got.
loved her? You said you loved her?
Yeah, I did. She's one of them that you wouldn't want to hurt,
You
and I
said you
heard her.
loved her and you turned your head to the side like you was like thinking about it.
And I heard her, and
Oh.
what was crazy about it is that to the years later, this is almost 30 years. So she gonna say, you know, you really hurt me. I said, oh, I still felt that. Like, oh, like the day I heard her, I was like, oh, that was bad. But
Well, how you gonna
that's
feel
what I
that
knew
way if
that
she had
did
a
too.
husband?
And I knew that then too. When she said that, I was like, this ain't good. Because she got a husband and she's still carrying around that I heard her. So, and she said it with conviction. It ain't like, yo, now you know you hurt me back in the day. I'm like, all right, cool. Nah, she ain't said it like that. She said it like, yo, you know you hurt me, right? Now, I started doing my videos on YouTube. So I'll tell my life story. So when I get to her, I'm explaining about my chocolate. So I'm like, yo, I had to thank for my chocolate. And as I was explaining this, I messed up and said her brother's name. I didn't say her name. I changed her name, but I said such sister because he was somebody in the street, so I had said his name. She called me. She was like, "Yo, listen, I watch your shows, and people know who you talking about." So I'm like, "Hold up, don't you sitting there watching your shows with your husband?"
So
I
you
said, "You know,
outside
I'm telling my
snitching.
life story. You was a big piece of it, right?" Shit. So then I had the curb, I'd say, when it came to, but nah, she put me on the curb some other stuff too. But yeah, I had she ghosted me.
You and your feelings about that, huh? What's that? The
Nah,
one
I
that
don't
got
play that
away?
husband stuff. Listen, I don't play that husband stuff. And from listening to her, sometimes if you let a female talk, they will tell you everything about them. This man's doing what he's supposed to do. He's taking care of her, them kids. He don't sound like a bad dude and none of that stuff. He ain't in the street, none of that. So I'm like, I'm not messing that up. No.
So
Cause
why
I
did you
might not
date her though? Like,
that what?
if you already saw what she was doing, why would you date her?
I didn't date her.
You said that
We
was your
was just this
shorty.
this oh yeah, when we was 21,
Oh, okay.
yeah, that will always be my shorty shit.
So then she got married, and then it
Yeah,
became
she
something
got married.
different.
She got an older daughter by him, but I don't know what happened. Maybe they did some in vitro or something, but she ended up with this young kid. I thought it was a grandkid, but
You sure it
yeah,
wasn't your kid?
in the long run, she goes to me because I was texting her and I'm saying, yo, sorry, no that. Then I thought about it because my boy, like, yo, you know, Texas ain't really deleted, right? So I said, damn, let me stop texting. So she ended up ghosting me, but nah. I
Did
still
her
see
ever?
people and they be like, yo, you know, she asked about you, right? I said, yeah,
She's still married.
yeah. And they happily, I could tell they happily. No,
I be wondering what people be thinking like about marriage. So, have you ever been married?
no.
Are you gonna get married
But I
one day?
respect it. But I respect it.
How you respect it
And
and
I
you out here
prayed and
dating other
prayed on it.
people's?
I prayed and prayed on the downfall,
Why you say that?
and it happened.
Why would
And
you do that?
because she was chocolate too, I wanted that chocolate back. So
You
I
was trying to spin the
prayed.
block.
Oh, I spun the block. So I
Oh
prayed,
my god.
and it was a separation happened. So right up at my door, like yeah, like all right, cool. And then they got back together. I ain't see him for another year. So breakup happened again. Showed up at my door. But
So
they
you didn't
separated
have
now.
fear of making her your girl and then her doing the same thing?
No, that me and her, no. We we the friends that I told you that females can't have. Cannot have that friend. So anytime something go wrong, I'm the dude she come to. But we've been friends for a
Oh
long
my
time.
god.
So even when I got in trouble, she popped up. She held out my crib, took out everything, went got my money, got everything right, and got me out. So my thing is, and then went back home. So my thing is, but
That is
they getting
not
the
cool.
but they getting the divorce now. I knew it was gonna last.
I
Soon as I
mean,
heard, I
it
said,
seemed like
"What?"
she should have had a divorce a long time ago.
When she married this dude, he was 24, and I think she was 36, or he was 23 and
Dang.
she was 36. Yeah, it's a big gap. So
You
when
think
I
she was
found
cheating on
out,
him because he was young?
well, she ain't call it cheating because that's her. That was her thing. She said she never cheated on her. I don't cheat on
How
my
somebody
boyfriends and none of
not
that.
gonna?
Listen,
Hey, Peter.
I said the same thing. I said, hold on. I said, yo,
That
you know who you talking to, right? So she like, what? What? I never cheated on my boyfriend and all that or my husband. I said, yo, you came to my house. Oh, we was on a break.
oh
Okay.
my god.
Oh, and she's serious about that. That
That
why
makes no
if they
sense
was on a
though.
break, they was on a break, that anything goes. I'm like, okay. And then they got back together after 2 months. Didn't mess with me again, just talk to the break again. But I knew they was gonna get a divorce. I told her, I said, yo, listen, you done raised this boy. Now you in your 40s, and this boy's in his 30s. And I've been watching they pictures that they went on like Vegas trip and all that. And he don't look
Oh, so
happy.
you was over there stalking her too. So,
Yes, it's my
hey,
shorty. She sent me
Roscoe.
the pictures. It's my shorty. She sent me the pictures. Like, yo, I'm
I
out here
don't
with my
like that.
husband,
I
all that.
don't
I'm
like
like, all
that.
right, cool. All right, so I'm looking at him. He don't seem happy. And I knew it. And I told her, I said, yo, he's gonna end up messing with a female his age because you done raised that boy. And now he knows some stuff. So either you're gonna mess with a female his age or under him, and he's gonna use your 40-year-old mind on that girl. That's her age or whatever. Everything you taught him, he gonna use. But it goes that way anyway. You get
I
these
mean, I don't
females
know because I
that's
don't date younger people, so I ain't even going to weigh in on that because to me, I feel like I've always dated older guys, so I don't know, and
yeah, I
I've
don't know
never had
that
that
either.
experience. But I have been seeing that there's a thing with the older women and younger men, and I told you, even my daughter told me that I need to get me a young man. She said older dudes that made me like a little bit uptight.
Yeah, and young dudes, they're gonna listen. Cause you know what they're there for. They
I mean, but I don't
And it's a
want that.
bragging
So to
point.
me,
You know how much of a bragging point that is? When you stand there, you 20 something, you like, yo, I think, yo, just on the same subject and the same female. She met some young boy, another young boy. She in her 40s now. This boy got to be 25, something like that. She meets him in Philly. So she got one of them op Grand Cherokee trucks and all that. So
mhm.
he don't got no car. Yeah, he's 25 or 24, something like that. She went for that same age. So she said she meet him somewhere in the casino, something. So they go out or whatever. She paid. So as they talking and
He don't
stuff, for
have no.
some
See,
reason,
that's the. I wouldn't date none of these types of young boys. Like he don't have
it's the
enough
young
money to pay to
boys.
take her out.
It's the young boy. You got the whole thing about an older female wanting the young boys because he got a strong back. That's all she want him for. She don't need him for a house. She don't need him for money. She don't need him for a business. Stuff older females is already established. The only reason you want to mess with that young boy is because he got a strong back. And he ain't gonna roll over as quick as a 50-year-old. 50-year-old, like, all right, go, damn, we've been bumping on that. Nah, I'm going to sleep. Young
I've
boy, like,
been
ah,
seeing
decent.
some relationships on that show up on TikTok, and it be like younger dudes that are married to older women, and they said like I saw one of the couples, they just have babies and everything, and she was saying that it was the best thing that happened to her.
Hey, it
Somebody
might
said,
be.
"Hello, it's 2:36 here over in Dallas, Texas." That was Roscoe. Roscoe said, "I got my neighbor stalking me. I'm 22 and she a widow. Ha ha ha. Her son mad and jealous too. He know."
Now you know why I don't
How
talk
old
to
is
my
she? How
baby
old is she,
mama.
Roscoe? But yeah,
And
I've
you
been
see how
seeing.
he laughed? Did you see how he laughed on it? Thinking
Well,
about the
I've been
son.
seeing some couples like are actually getting married and have establishing families and stuff. And like one of the ladies, I saw her relationship from what she's posting, and she was basically saying like she don't regret it. Like that was like he treats her amazing. He has a job. He's
Of
not a
course.
broke person. He's actually establishing life with her. So, I'm sure we get both sides of the story, but I've never dated that to know. So I can't say for sure or not. But
Of course.
Peter
And
said,
that's why,
I think I think relationships got to be 50-50. What happened to when one is sick, who's going to take care if the other one is codependent?
man, that young boy is out. That old lady end up in the wheelchair or start going see now. That young boy is out of there. He like, what? I'm out. I don't even see no young female staying around for no old dude end up in the wheelchair. She like, what? I'm out. Period. The reason, and you gotta think some of these young boys do mess with some of these older women, and some of these older women are still active. It ain't like they just sitting in a house with this young boy. They're active. They're out there. They still trying to stay, what's the name? But let that old lady, let that 60 kick in when she ain't sitting right no more. And it ain't no money involved. That young boy out. He can't even knock that down no more like he wanted to. So, but my thing is that when a female to me gets with a young cat, she's like, yo, he don't have life experience like she do. So when she's talking, he's gonna listen. He like, all right, cool. I get where you coming from, stuff. He's gonna actually listen. Now, older dude, when she's sitting there talking, he looking at her like, yeah, I know that already. Okay, I know that already. Because some females want their kids back. Their kids done got grown. They done moved out. They like, yeah, I miss my kids and all that. And now
So
they
what
bringing
about the
another
other
kid.
side of that? What about the ones who actually are really establishing a good life together and it's not like, a necessary needed thing, like the man is being a man, he might be younger than her or something, but or even the woman's being a woman, she might be younger than the person but still being mature, and you don't think that side exists either?
I think it counts on the actual age gap. If you in your 40s and you mess with somebody in their 20s, that's not lasting long. No, not when that boy figure out what it's about, or when that young girl figure out what it's about. Because half of the young girls they be with these old dudes, they sugar daddies. So you get these young boys get with these older women. Sometimes you can have a sugar mama, but even if she's not a sugar mama, she's a bragging point. Because I remember when I was younger, and I messed with an older chick, and cats would mess with older chicks, and they would turn around, and they'd be like, "Yo, you know I bagged that old lady down the block, right?" Like,
So you
where
don't
you
think
got her?
there's no you
Yeah.
don't think there's no version of that that's on the up and up?
I don't know, but I tell you this: the only one that I've really seen on the up and up that I thought wasn't on the up and up was that teacher that messed with that little Mexican boy. Remember, she went to jail twice. She had a baby by him, went to
I'm
jail, got
cracking
back
up.
out, and had another baby by him and went back to jail. Then she finally get out and then married the young boy. And then they was on TV and the young boy like, I don't want this old broad no more. I said, oh shit, that's deep. She done did all this shit. She had a family with 3 kids and was married and had a baby by this young Mexican kid. Went to jail, came back out, had another baby, went back to jail for messing with him. Got back out, married this young boy. They sitting there on the what's name, and the young boy is older now. And he's looking at her like, how could you do that to a young dude? Like, yo, I got kids now. He got 2 kids by. But he's looking at her now like, yo, what you did was wrong. Why would you do that to a
That's
young
what he
dude, even though
said.
they married?
That's
Huh?
what he said.
No, in a roundabout way. Because they asked like, yo, would you mind if your kid was of the age of you and a teacher messed with your kid? And he was like, no, I wouldn't want that to happen. Nah. So I don't know what he went through mentally, and I don't know what her mental problem was with this boy. But my thing is, you do have. That's the only one that I said, yo, this is on the up and up. Like,
Well,
yo,
my
this chick
dad,
really love this
did
young
I tell
boy.
you that my dad is married to a girl my age?
How old's your pops?
Probably about 25 years older than me, or 20 something years older than me. So, but she's my age. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie, she seemed to have been the best thing for him because they've been married over 20 years now and he's been more settled than he's ever been in his life. Um, she's very mature.
And what you 55? Oh, let me see, 25 years.
Why you keep trying to hate on my age? Why you keep trying to put me
I'll
in
wait.
a
I'll wait for you to jump up on that.
I'm confused. Like, why do you want to continue to try to make me older
I
than what
knew
I
you was gonna
am?
jump up on that. But now I was trying to
I
see if you
didn't
was
joke. I'm just trying
25.
to figure out why you keep trying to do that. Like, why you
You
keep
said
trying
it
to
was
play me like that?
25 and it was 25.
You know, I don't look nowhere near no motherfucking 50, nothing.
So you said they've been married 25 years.
They've been married 20 years. I say she's
Oh,
25, about
20 years.
25 years older than my dad is 20, about 25, 20. He's something. He 20 something because I know he had me in his 20s. But she's my age. So we're literally a month apart, a whole month apart. Her birthday's January the 30th, mine's February 19th. Same year.
So
I'm trying to figure out what's happening with my numbers with YouTube. It's almost like they kicked me off and then my numbers are weird. Like I don't understand what's happening. So I don't know what they're doing, but what was happening a minute ago is not what's happening right now. So it's like the numbers are all over the place.
they probably sleep up in there. They're like this, yo.
You just had before that thing hung up, it was 20 something people in here. Before it
Yeah.
just and the numbers was going. Now all of a sudden it's like it's almost like it's not being seen, like the live isn't being shown. What is that about? Um, Bradley said relationship must from each person 100%. Percent are invested in each other and the future children and grandchildren, but not half 50% ours 50. It means it won't help when you get sick and so on. Well, I don't know. Do you believe that women and men should go 50-50, Craig?
Mm, no and yeah. I believe that when it comes to that house or that apartment, the man should pay for that roof over their head. Because I believe your wife falls under. the same category as your kids. So it come to that roof over their head, you provide that. It come to that food in that fridge and stuff, you provide that. Now, if she got a car, she can pay for that. Pay for your own car. You're gonna be driving your car to go cheat on me. That's all it is.
Why you always all women don't cheat, Craig? Okay,
Okay.
I'm living
Okay.
proof that I'm literally sitting here years after I done got a divorce. Well, not
Okay.
years after the divorce, but years after a person that wasn't with me, and I has still have not slept with anybody.
Okay. Um, but nah, she got her own car. She can pay for her own car and stuff. But I believe the roof over the head and that food in that fridge, yeah. Now I ain't as traditional as my father. I used to see him come home and get a whole check to my mama. She
That's what he
take
should
that,
do.
she cash that joint, and did she allocate whatever got to do for bills and stuff? And did she make sure he got his lunch for the week and all that stuff? Hell no.
So
We're
you
not
trying to
doing
say, do you
that.
agree with that or no?
Nah, I got my own lunch. I'm cool.
No, do you agree
That's
with
why I
giving
said
your
it's
check
half and
to the
half.
wife?
I believe half and half that if she, what's the name? But
How much of your check are you giving to your wife?
I don't even think I want her working like that.
So that means you plan on providing stuff.
No. Um, well, if anything, if it's my chick like that, she'll be a boss chick anyway. But I don't think I really want her working like that because I don't believe no female with no dude should work hard. And if this chick is trying to indulge or dive into a career, tell her keep that. You diving and indulging in your career, gotta keep that. That's your career. This what you doing. They gotta keep your career. And that's why you got a lot of women that wake up later on in life in their 40s like, damn, I chose relationships over my career. So, but I don't know. A regular job, nothing hard. I don't think no female should work that hard. Her money, pay for your own car and stuff. I can't tell you nothing to do with your car. Stuff, whatever you like, go do what you do. I might pick up some stuff I want to see you in. That's about it. But I believe when it comes to that roof and that food, that's the number one thing a man should actually provide for his wife. Now, if it's a girlfriend, oh, we 50-50. We ain't married. It's 50-50. Uh-uh. I don't know when you leaving. Or
You
you
said it when it's what?
when it's just a girlfriend.
Oh, Aaron said, "I'm
Yeah.
here, guys. Just kid wrangling." So Aaron's back too.
Yeah.
Um, so you saying she just has to pay for her own car, and so not the 50-50 version of it is just, if she wants some
And
luxury
maybe if we
stuff.
go on a trip, I know she got a stash. So we go on a trip like, yo, listen, we going to do this trip, right? Well, what you taking? You taking the flight or you taking the air or the Airbnb? Which one you taking? Like, we gonna split this, taking this vacation. You got some dough. I know you. I've been pocket watching. I know you holding.
You is not supposed to be pocket watching, and the Muslim people do not believe in that. So I'm listening.
I'm
Okay,
pocket watching. Listen, and we go Muslim
you're not
people.
supposed to be pocket watching. That is not
And
what that
listen, I'm a
says.
pocket watch. But if we go on Muslim people, she ain't supposed to leave that house like that. Period. She ain't
That's
gonna
not
have a
what that
car
says
there.
either. It says y'all are allowed to agree on that. That's not what that says. But
Yeah,
also,
all right.
so
I don't know which one you reading, but I'm gonna tell you this: she supposed to be a homebody. She ain't supposed to be in no job
that's
with
not
no
what that
men
says.
work
It
at.
says disgusting it. That's between the husband and the
She
wife.
ain't supposed to be in no job
Where it
with
say
no
that
men
and where
work
it
at.
say that in the Quran.
I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you.
That's right. When I get my studies, I
She ain't
need to
supposed to
see
be
that. Okay.
yeah. And I think you better do more research. I told you, you better go country, state to state, country to country, and check these joints out. She ain't supposed to be in no job with men work at. Period. Not your wife, girlfriend. She can do what she want.
Well, I don't know. All I know
She
is
might come home and the door,
I'm
the
not
locks is
married
changed.
yet, and I haven't discussed marriage yet with anybody, but let me tell you what I ain't gonna do. Um
Yeah.
You laughed. You laughed already. Okay, so you already know where this is about to go. They gonna have to get somebody else to do it. Cause let me tell you, um, yeah, if a man's supposed to be paying for certain things, especially when it comes to Bradley said, I could tell from experience. I did 50-50 relationship and it didn't work. It quickly broke up. Better put like this. If a person put 50, that means they will run off when the honeymoon will be over, love also. And on top of that, listen, because I already told you, I'm probably gonna marry somebody I don't know, right? So that means that we have to have these discussions. And the discussions, are talking about, I mean, because I don't mind not going to work at a business. Because also, I feel like in my mind, I'm used to being my own boss, so I'm gonna do what I want to do from the comforts of the home. And if a man is actually taking care of and doing the things that they should be doing, then of course I'm willing to give that. I'm not going no 50-50 with no man. Did that, wrote a book about it. Matter of fact, it wasn't even 50-50. It was a little, I don't know. I don't even really want to get into it, but that thing, I'm not doing it. Period, point blank. If I gotta go 50-50 with you, I'll just take care of myself and call it a day. You was not meant for me. Um, because to me, I be feeling like men be wanting stuff. They want old school values, but then they want new school rules. And part of what I was saying to you when I was asking you about and we can talk about this again, but when I was asking you about relationships and Muslim men because they're allowed to have other wives and all that stuff, and you said you didn't really need but one wife, right? But I also asked you about relationships. So does that mean, like, are you a husband that cheats or are you a husband that is faithful?
Well, she better do everything to keep me faithful,
See, I'm
and
confused
that's
because you
mental.
saying she better do all this, but then I be listening to the imams, and the imam said women don't got to do nothing. That's not the way it's supposed to be. So literally, you would hope that a woman would
Do
want to
you
do the
think?
things.
Let me ask you
Hold
something.
on,
I'm
hold
gonna get.
on. But you would want to hope
Okay,
that a
guy,
woman
guy.
would. You would hope that a woman would want to do all the things, because I don't feel like you should have to tell her. A woman should know certain things to do, especially when she's taking care of the home. So if you have to tell her to do certain things, then maybe you shouldn't want to date that woman. You see what I'm saying?
Well, you got to remember. See, you mixing apples and oranges because you're talking about dating. You're not going to date a Muslim woman. If you're going to get a Muslim woman
I
through
didn't
the,
say dating. I meant married, being
yeah,
married.
you just said dating.
Oh,
But
well,
my
I didn't
thing
mean to
is,
say that. I meant marriage because I
yes.
wasn't thinking about
So
dating.
if you're going to marry a Muslim woman, the majority of Muslim women is green. That means they don't know much. So it's going to be a lot you're going to have to
What?
teach them. Yeah,
You mean
we talking
reverts,
about.
revert women?
Nah, I'm talking about when listen, I'm gonna tell you this. When you get a Muslim man, he about to get married. It usually ain't to another Muslim woman that was married before.
You said it's
So
to a what? It's to a what?
it's not usually to a woman that was married before. And if she gets married, she's usually inside that, where they got 3 or 4 wives. She get put in that. But when you get Muslim women and they marry Muslim men and they marry, they mostly marry to have kids, and especially boys. They got, it's a big thing when it comes to boys. I seen it in China too. That's crazy, but it's usually for boys, and they usually get younger. Usually have younger females that they actually plant their seed in to have what's the name. Now I'm saying that if you're not young at the time you get married, so it's harder for older Muslim women that end up in a divorce to find another husband to marry them unless they get married into a one that's willing to take on 5 wives or 4 wives and all that.
That's strange because I
But
know a lot of them. I know at least five.
yeah, that's why I told you need to
They
read.
older and they older than me.
I told you stop looking at America because America is not a good foundation for Islam. You got ones in Philly with their beard talking about Allah Akbar with a bottle of Cristal in their hand on TV. So it's like, yo, you can do what you want. be in this box or do you want not to be in the box? Now, um, Janet Jackson, she went into a full-fledged Muslim marriage. And as soon as
I didn't
that
know Janet
5 years,
Jackson was Muslim. That man was Muslim.
yeah,
I
he's
didn't know Janet
somebody
Jackson was
too.
Muslim.
And he's somebody. And they had a deal like that she was gonna bore him a kid. I don't know why they said son, like they knew it was gonna be a son. But she was gonna bore him a kid. After 5 years, it was money involved. And soon as the 5 years was up, she ran to England and took that burqa off
But
and
normally
divorced
in
him.
Muslim marriages, there's money involved anyway. You have to give them something anyway.
Yeah, but they no, they it was some type of deal. Like after 5 years, um, half a million, something, half a billion, something like that. It was some real money involved. But they was like, so the 5 years was up. That baby turned 5. She ran right to England, said all of this other stuff, and got the divorce. Now they
I
co-parent,
never
and she
even knew
got her
she was
money.
married.
And
Bradley said women shouldn't chase men nor do anything much because women is a second from men. Men must do work to provide for women not only money but love, protection, safety, not forcefully, wisdom, not manipulation. Well, that's how the Iman explained it. The Iman that I listen to, I follow one of them on Instagram, and that's the way they explained it as well. Um, and women will not, and women will be loyal to him. That's exactly right, and the women will be loyal. So that's the way they explained it too. Like the women don't have to do anything. Like and I don't know where it's written at in the Quran, but he was reading it from the Quran. So I know that it's there. Um and he was basically saying like, oh, and it was also, what's the other one's name? What's the other guy name that's always it's a black guy that is Muslim? What's the black
from the
guy
Nation
name
of
that's
Islam,
um is he from the Nation of Islam?
I think he is. I know you talking about with that bow tie on.
What's his name? I don't know, but and then it's the dude that you said you like. What's the
Oh,
dude that you said you like? What's the dude that you said you like? That's Christian. He's a Christian minister.
Gino Jennings.
Geno Jennings. Geno Jennings was also saying something one day about marriage and women and men and some of the things that, men and women get into when it's, marriage time and, all of that. That I feel like a lot of the times these days men have the wrong idea. A lot of men, and I'm not saying whether or not in Christianity or Muslim men, they just have the wrong idea about what marriage is. And that could be women as well, but because to me it's like certain things that you automatically should be doing as a married person. Like to me, a person starting off with women shouldn't be cheating. Like I don't think you should be told that, especially if you're getting married. Like I don't understand why this is a thing, especially if after you stand under God and say that I'm trying to be with this person. That makes no sense to me. So even if you and me negotiate something, because as I said, I'm a person that I know I'm probably gonna marry somebody I don't know. Um, Negotiation goes down, and I say these are my deal breakers. This is what I can deal with. This is what I can't deal with. And if we agree, you're not gonna have to tell me not to cheat on you. That's weird. You're not gonna have to tell me that I should cook you something to eat if you say that you're hungry. Although I know I don't have to, but if you ask me, I'm gonna do it. Um, I feel like you think you can grow to love somebody, Craig? Like say if you just meet somebody and you or yeah, you just met them. Do you think that you could grow to love a person? So if you got married to them, would you love them later or you don't think that happens? Cuz to me I think you can
Nah, I
grow to
think
love a
that can
person, especially if
happen.
you talk.
I think that can happen. Yeah, it counts on the person you meet, and everybody got their certain things. So I don't like hard headed women. So even if I meet her and I'm like, oh, this chick is hard headed and this is crazy. So it can happen. You get the you get love somebody over time because they might fall in line, and then you might fit right in with them, and they fit in with you. That's all it is.
Aaron said
But
nobody should be cheating regardless of religion. That's a fact, Aaron. I agree. I mean, especially why cheat? Like, I'd rather just break up with you, or I'd rather just say, Craig, I'm gonna need some strange, sir. What you got to say about that?
You got some people that believe, well, I love you unconditionally, but I just want to touch something else real quick, or they just happened in that moment. That's why you always see the joke where dudes or females that take their ring off to see if they still got it, prove to their friends they still got it, and then they try to slip their rings back on. But my thing is, the cheating thing is big time. Look at the divorce rate. The divorce rate is ridiculous right now. People don't stay together like that. It's just paper. These people try to get married is paper. You have people jump a broom stay together longer than people these days. So
Have you
I
ever
don't
cheated on
know.
somebody?
Who?
Yeah.
Me? Hell yeah. Shit. Damn right.
And you gonna say it with that much confidence, huh?
Yeah.
Why you cheat? Why did you cheat?
Which one? Let me see.
Which one? Wow. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm thinking which relationship. Because when I
How many
cheat, I
people
know
have
I'm
you
done.
cheated on?
When I cheat, I know I'm done. I know that.
Why you cheating? Why don't you just tell them that it's over?
Because it's always intertwined. You still conflicted about this. Like my chocolate, that cheating was a setup. They set me up. Um,
How you get set up and cheating?
and if she didn't catch me, I don't think I'd have cheated again. If she didn't catch me over a damn hickey. I wish I was dark skin, wouldn't have seen that shit.
Aaron
But
said grown or younger. You cheated with somebody older or younger?
that was my age.
He old, y'all.
Yeah, I'm talking about. Oh, you talking about now? I'm talking about then. Oh, you talking about
Oh,
now?
that's what.
I ain't cheating on nobody because I ain't with nobody. I ain't know what's this interviews going on. I ain't with nobody.
Oh, she said, "What? Yeah, now were you cheating now or then?"
Now back then, through different relationships, yeah, but I knew when I cheated, I was done. The only one I think I cheated on it was a setup was my first shorty. Um, I think she the only one I felt bad about
So
too.
you was younger when you did this.
Yeah, but
All
through
right.
through the years, one cheat was out of necessity, but I knew I was done then too. I was just
So why you
holding
just
on
didn't leave him?
because I wasn't sure yet. Like, yo,
Wow. Okay,
yeah,
so Bradley says that's why we should be careful who we sleep with because sleeping with someone makes energy, spiritual soul bonds to each other. So protect your valuable energy, soul energy from one night stands, relationships. Um Aaron says so that's not now, so you're not a cheater now.
nah, not at all.
He not a cheater now, Aaron, because he's not in a relationship. So if you got in a relationship, would you cheat on her?
That ain't nothing you plan.
I feel like you would cheat on her, and I'm gonna tell you why.
She might get cheated on.
This
She
is my
might get cheated
opinion,
on if
okay?
something go wrong and I don't like something or whatever, and some other chick come along and I feel like, yo, see, at this age, you don't cheat for sex. I keep telling you, all is the
What you
same
cheat
these
for?
days.
What you cheat for? Then tell me what you cheat for.
It might be something missing, or it might be something that's not
Like,
being done no more. Because some females is chameleons too. So she might come in as a chameleon and saying and doing everything, and next thing you know, you like, yo, why this not getting done no more? Why what's that? But like I told you, I don't like hard headed females. So you get some females that come in and they're like, oh yeah, I can see your point, but let's check this out. We what's name? But let's check. All right, cool. I'm with that. I like stuff like that. Um,
Meanwhile, I'm just
But you
giving you
get
a hard
another
time.
female, but you might get another female that's what's name? That's straight like, yo, okay, I get that. Whatever. And that's why I said, that's why you have a lot of women going with these younger boys, and that's why you got a lot of older men messing with these younger girls. Because some of these females was subservient to an older dude. And now that they older, they go get a younger dude because now they're the boss. They feel like, yo, I got this on the hand. And now when they get this younger dude, they know they over him because they got more what's name than him. That's why I like this female. She said it when she was like a younger dude. I'm not messing with them. She said, I'll tell a younger dude I'll ruin you. I said, God damn. She said she'll ruin him because of her brain cells. And she raised kids. And he's about her kid's age. So she know how to deal with this boy. Some of these older women is professional baby raisers. So they like, yeah, well, he 23,
Professional baby
22.
raisers.
See, like, yo, he 23, 24. My son about 20,
I
20.
wouldn't date nobody that young. Like honestly, I don't know how much younger I would go because I just don't know. But me being 48 years old, ain't no way I'm dating a 20 nothing. I even think maybe 30s might be pushing it. Like I don't know.
For me, it would have to be. I don't know. I don't even like these kids. I don't like nothing about their culture. Nothing. Nothing about their culture. I don't like these kids. I don't like their music. I don't care for those sexy reds. I don't care for no drill music. I don't care for none of that. I don't like their shows. I don't watch. You got females that go on the show to fight, to actually fight. Not that they're going on here and they in a house. No, they're on this show. This dude is sitting in a king's chair. How would little girl see women in my age bracket wouldn't even went for that? How these little girls is going to this dude's house? They renting this house. He's sitting in a king's chair and telling these two girls to fight. And they're in the middle of the floor actually fist fighting. Come on, but I don't. I glance through their shows because I talk to kids and I talk to my kids, so I try to understand what they watching and what they listening to, and I don't care for it. They can't dress to me. They look like little bums.
That's the part
They
I
talk
don't
about
like
oh,
about the dressing.
they're
I
like
don't like
oh,
the tight pants.
you got pants on. I tell my nephew if you in the morning to put your jeans on, if you had to jump to pull them up, you want some female stuff, dog. I said,
Yeah, I
only
don't
one
like
that jump to
that.
pull their jeans up is females. If you a male and you jump to get into your jeans, something's wrong. So he like, yo, come on, but nah, I don't care for no younger people. If they don't know the Wu Tang members and don't know who Jodeci is, they too young to be in my passenger seat. That's how I feel.
Aaron
I
said,
can't
"Feed
have
that
no
ego."
I can't have no conversation with them. Like, what we gonna talk about?
So you know, how old was the youngest female that you've ever dated?
How to smoke? So smoke is. I think she was 6 years younger. Yeah, that's the youngest I ever went. 6 years younger.
Aaron said, "This is really generalized."
Yeah, yes it is. Because when you ask certain people, a certain stuff,
What
especially when it
is your
comes to young,
the youngest person you dated?
I said it was 6 years younger.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear you.
Yeah,
And
six
how
years
was
younger.
that?
It was 6 years younger. We wasn't that far.
Oh, I was gonna say that shouldn't. You said, "Hey, Kevin," you was gonna say it like I was gonna say. Christ will never leave his wife. Staying married, therefore, is not about staying in love. It is about keeping covenant till death do us part. I know that's right because that's what I said. I kept covenant even when it came to me dating somebody else or doing something else after my marriage because I've been celibate since then, and I literally just got divorced probably November of last year, but I haven't been with that person for a while. But I still decided just to stay to myself because I feel like it's one, I ain't trying to be nobody's side piece. I ain't doing that. Two, I'm not gonna be dating nobody, and I'm gonna be somebody's wife and not nobody's side piece because I just ain't doing that. And three, I'm under covenant between me and God. I'm not just gonna be. I'm just not doing that. So, um, and I want the and I could go do whatever I want to do at this point in time. But to me, I feel like I want my first sexual experience after my marriage to be with my new husband. You see what I'm saying? I don't want it to be like just me out here having random ass sex. I don't need that. And I could do that and it would still be fine, but I'm just not doing that. Because why would I I feel like giving the next person, I don't know. I just don't want to do that. So Aaron said, men telling women what they should or shouldn't do bothers me. It bothers me too, Aaron. So I'm with you.
Oh yeah, because
It's
women do it all the time to a man. Jeez, tell them what they should
you,
shouldn't do. You gonna wear that? Why you what's next? You know where you going? I don't
women
think she going
ask
over
you, are
there.
you gonna wear
What's next?
that?
Oh yeah, where you
Who's
going?
asking you that? A woman asked you that? What you have on? Some ball cutters? Because why would they be
Nah,
asking you that?
she didn't like the. It's not about wearing something revealing. It was
What you was
about
wearing?
uh I don't know what I had. I think I had a sweater on with these jeans
You was
and
looking too cute or something?
some boots. Nah, it wasn't about that. It was about that she felt put better clothes out for me to match it up and all that stuff. Like you
You don't seem like you have
well
a dressing
well well
problem. I
well,
seen you
well,
last night put on something and I just thought you was going out to be hoeing.
well you got I get it from my mama. My
I
mama
mean,
like that.
it was
And we
what
I
time
think
was
we
we on the phone last night with everybody? We was in ladies' night last night with everybody. And then this
I think I
man
went
jumps
out at
up
11 or 12.
around 11 or 12 in the mid conversation
Only thing I
talking
did
about
was
I'm
put a
getting ready to go
jacket on and some
outside,
sneakers.
and I literally watched this dude pull out some his sky blue Jordans, and then he pulled out his little black jacket with his sky blue motherfucking light letters on him. I said, Craig, what you about to do?
They
Mind you, I
listen.
ain't dating this man. I don't even know this man. We just met. But in the middle of his moves, I'm looking at him like, dog, you look like you get ready to go slide up on something. We over here have a
They
conversation, and he over here, he
they
over here
all
prepping
over
to
the
go
place.
out.
I picked these up today.
And I was in
They
his
all
business.
over the place.
You
They
two
all
just
over
got
the
them.
place. Yeah, I bought them in New
You ain't
York. But my thing is, I'm a sneakerhead. But my thing is that nah, it's like that. And don't get me wrong, somebody else said it, and I didn't know what they were saying. It was like, yo,
Keisha said it the other night. She said you was getting ready to go out and be thotty.
they said, yeah, why every time you go out you got a match? And I'm like, what? I don't do that. So subconsciously in the morning, I'm like, yo, let me run the Wawa real quick. So when I stepped outside, I started laughing. I was matching for the door, but that's how my brain run. Sorry, my mama taught me well. And I thought it was just me. I know my sister was always like that. But when I went to pick up my older brother and he took a half an hour to come out and he came out wearing what he was wearing, I'm like, yo, I'm just going to get a car part. What's all this? Nah, you know what I'm saying. You know how we do. So I think it comes from our mama, how she dressed, and she have stuff made and all that. And when she passed, I didn't know, but when she passed, and I went in her apartment, and I moved that curtain, this lady had 306 pairs of shoes. 66 of them was brand new, and she wasn't walking nowhere. So I'm looking at these things like, what the? What's still was doing? Still trying to be that lady. So
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I
uh
mean, women.
yeah, but I'm just saying that's where I get it from, where it's in me. Where either if I'm going to the store, I pick some stuff. It just happens to be what it is,
So I'm gonna tell you
not on
something. So
purpose.
on the channel we be talking about relationships. Via tarot and all that other stuff, right? Do you think that after a relationship breaks up, people should spend energy or time, because some people want to be back in their relationship. You said your chocolate, the female that you like, you would spend a block on her. If a man cheats on them, because a lot of times in tarot we be having conversations about the relationship or whatever happened. Most of the time these people be doing like karmic stuff with karmic people. um do you think that it's advisable to take a person back after they cheated on you? And I'm gonna put this phone right here because I gotta run right here. I can hear you, but just give
Yeah.
me a minute.
I think for a man, you could probably take them back and test them, but for a female, no. Because if she
Huh?
cheated that thing, yeah, I knew you was gonna jump.
why do
To
why
me,
do
with
men do that? It makes me laugh that I hear that, because men are
because
always doing
men
that.
don't because men don't cheat emotionally. And sometimes female is cheating with the same dude. A man just
some men
opportunity. Opportunity might
some men
arise
cheat
when he like,
emotionally.
yeah, so opportunity might arise when he like, yo, at the what's the name? And yo, I think I can probably hit it. Oh man, I think I'm gonna try to hit the thing. A female already schemed on the dude she gonna cheat on with. She already feel a certain way about this dude. And it's the prime example is my next door neighbor. He in love with this chick. He will not cheat. He buy this chick. He don't buy stuff. She cheats on him with an ex-boyfriend. So when she's telling him why she cheated, she said she was infatuated with this man. You can't fight infatuation. You're not gonna find no man talking about, yo, I was infatuated with this woman. No, infatuated. So that's why I said women have sex with who they want. Men have sex with who they can.
But you still trying to say that men don't cheat emotionally? Some men be falling in love, having babies, doing all types of stuff with these women. And don't get me wrong, there are some women who are just as gangster as a man when they're doing things of that nature.
It's rare for older women in my age bracket. I watch
Why
this
you
younger
keep using
generation
you? I keep telling you about you and this older women thing. So what? Younger women are
because I
like,
know
I'm
my
confused.
generation. I've been through my generation. I watch my generation. I seen how it came. I know we come from video vixens. I know where we went. They're not like that. I know we was at 40s one time and how we got into Moet and how we ended up in liquor. I know this. They didn't get that. They went straight to liquor. They didn't get all what we got. We had progression. This is where they're at now. So when I see them, I'm like, God damn, these little girls is just. I'll give you another one. Lesbianism wasn't out there when I came up inside my what's name. If it was undercover. Um, um,
I was gonna
uh,
say no, no, now we're not gonna do that because I can remember. I can tell you,
listen, I came
Stephanie
up in New
is.
York. Through my generation coming up in New York, you ain't find that many chicks talking about, yo, they eating this, eating that. I was
Oh
talking to a
yeah, it
chick
wasn't
that
a
had
lot,
that.
but there has been a few. There's been a
Of
Dyke's been
course.
around for a while.
Listen, I didn't stop it. I never said it wasn't none out there. I said in my generations, I didn't see it like
You just made me spit my drink out.
it wasn't even no. Yo, you know who the best about this since you want to go there? Ellen. This is what Ellen said, and that's deep. She said, and this is how much power she was explaining they got in a short period of time. She said
Mm-hmm.
in 1992, she was fired off the show for coming out the closet that she was a lesbian. She said in 2003, they came and gave her a show because she was a lesbian. She was trying to show that in almost 10 years, how much power that the LBGQ community, got in just a short period of time. Now you got to think when she was fired. That's my generation. She's fired in 90. We at in our 20s. It was rare to find females that was doing it. Yeah, we know butchers was here and there. Yeah, we know some, but they wasn't out the closet. This wasn't on TV. This stuff wasn't promoted on TV. This what they was not the closet.
No,
You
that was
you
definitely
didn't
not
even.
promoted
I
on
tell you something
TV.
else. You can't even name me a lesbian rapper that was
Queen
actually
Latifah.
saying she never. You named the song when she said, "Yo, I got my girlfriend. I'm eating her out."
We didn't have to. No, she never said that, but she was
Now,
definitely a dyke.
today, okay, but now today, you can name 3 or 4 lesbian rappers, female
And I ain't
rappers
too
that's
sure that
actually
MC
saying
Light
it.
wasn't a dyke either. I ain't too sure she wasn't a dyke either, because MC
I
Light
did.
was
You
giving
still
major
heard what I
dyke
said. You
vibes.
still trying to go the other way. They didn't promote it. It wasn't
I said they
promoted.
didn't. I said they
Okay.
didn't.
So, but now it is. So that's why I said I watch both generations. So when I make a comment about my generation, I know how we came up. Now I'm watching their generation. I see how they're coming up. And I'm like, okay, fine and well. But so when I'm mentioning
So you
females in
saying you
my
don't like
generation,
the freedom of speech?
I don't care what they do. I'm done. I'm over 50. Listen, I tell people, these
Why
kids,
do you keep
enjoy
saying that?
yourself.
You're not done at 50. Like, you
Listen,
still have a
I am a
life.
done deal. This country is gonna be ran by younger people now. This country is in their hands. I'm on the way down. I've been up my hill. Enjoy your 20s,
I'm not
enjoy your
saying that.
30s. All right, you ain't got to jump on me for what I believe. Enjoy your 20s, enjoy your 30s. I tell these kids about their hair. I had dreads, flat top, braids, skinhead. What's the name? I had waves on. Enjoy your hair, enjoy yourself because it's your time. I'm not going through all of that stuff they going through. My time was different. I asked about a 40. I, I asked my nephew about a 40. He like, yo, what's that? I said, you know, a 40 beer. He like, drink no 40 beer, whatever.
But that was
But
going
when
out
we,
though when I was of age though, because I was thinking like, 40s women don't drink. Well, I know men drink 40s. I was around at the time, but to me,
yeah,
I seen women drink 40s, and in my mind, I was like, that ain't right.
yeah, I'm talking about as teenagers, what it was is that we had progression. We came, if you want to try a little beer or you want to try a little something, it was a 40. Let me try this. Yeah, whatever. Next thing you know, Cisco hit and got promoted. Oh yeah, let me try this.
I definitely
Next thing you know,
remember
they grab
Cisco.
rappers and they next thing you know, they grab rappers and they started promoting Crooked Eyes, Saint Eyes, and all that. So now you got dudes, oh yo, Redman them drinking, let me try the Saint Eyes. And then Puffy changed the game. He came along, he like, yo, we talking about Moet and Cristal and everything. That changed everything. So, but my thing is this: when I watch these young kids, they're not progressing in beer. They going straight to liquor. So I look at that and say, yo, y'all liver's gonna be messed up. We didn't pop
And
pills.
wine.
Yeah, we ain't pop pills. They pop pills. I'm like, what the? They pop pills like we smoke weed. They like,
I mean, but
yo,
y'all did have angel dust though, and acid.
no, 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 I'm not that old. I'm sorry. That's the
That ain't
I
it.
never even seen what angel dust look like. That's my
Well, I
brother
remember
generation.
hearing that because my mom, them, like, and my uncle, that was around that
Yeah.
time, and I probably was around maybe in my teenage years. I don't think my mom ever did that, but I remember hearing like so.
Uh, I've never even seen angel dust. That's my older brother know when they had them gangs in the 70s and they took an angel dust. I'm trying to think when I first heard. I think I heard it in Death Wish 3 or something, a movie. Angel dust. I'm like, what the angel dust? What
I
is
heard
that?
about Crank. I heard that.
Um,
I found that out from truckers from that era too. That apparently back in the day during that
yeah, I
time,
never seen
a,
Crank.
a lot of
I heard
truck
that
drivers was
before.
doing that.
I bumped into Hash one
I got to
time.
see Wu Tang Nas last May. It was fucking amazing. Oh, Nas is sexy, honey. Let me tell you.
You know what I'm
If
saying?
I rule the world, how old is Nas?
Some young kids just dissed him. Ain't that something? Young rappers. You know who stood up for him though? Diamond Princess. What's her name? From the South that you like.
Knuck if you buck.
No, the
That's
Diamond
Diamond.
Princess. Uh,
Hmm?
the Diamond Princess from the South.
Trina.
Yeah, these young rappers up
Aaron
there,
said they all look good. I know that's right, Aaron.
they diss Nas, and I was surprised at that. I'm like, y'all dissing Nas? And she stood up like, nah. And this what she said. She said, yo, you know he kicked that knowledge and the stuff you need to hear. You said nobody want to hear all that. I said, oh shit, that's deep. That's deep.
I
And when
mean,
you
I
listen
don't
to
know
their
if they don't
music,
know who Nas is, but
they
Nas
knew who
got
he
bars.
was. They they knew who he was, but what they was trying to say, and I thought about it afterwards, they don't say nothing in their music. They got no message in
Yeah,
their
they
music.
don't. That's the part that I don't like
That's
about the
it.
music
It's no
today. Like
message
they
in their
don't have
music.
bars. It's
I'm
like the
listening to their
after
music.
the Aaron said looking and sounding fucking brilliant. I know that's right. Because back in the day, at least the dudes could rap and it made sense. Like you can actually sing a whole song and it made sense. Now you
What's
don't
that
even know what the
page
words are
is?
saying.
I am
I'm a
oh
Pisces.
Pisces. Oh,
What's their name
and then
say though? What does that say? What's the
Kawhi.
name say? Good morning.
Kawhi.
Yeah, so that's the part I don't understand. Like this day and time, I mean, although I told you that was like Angora Hills when I sent you that song, and that's Doja Cat singing that, and then I realized what the beat was behind it. Remember, I asked sent you that, and that's all I do is think of you behind it, and it made me think like, oh shit, that's an old school song. But Angora Hills, the beat to it is something old school, so it's almost like they're still sampling all of the good tunes from back in the day anyway.
But they ain't saying nothing. Cause
And then
we
they
did,
messing it up. Well, Angora
yeah,
Hills,
we
she did
did
good
it,
on Angora Hills though.
and we did it too. We were sampling their stuff from the '70s and '60s in our music. And don't get me wrong, some of the older people felt we was messing it up. But
But you do realize a lot of these older dudes is coming back because you just mentioned Mano today, and I just saw him. I told you he was at on Papoose page.
mm,
They did the drama hour this week too. I think Mano was on there or somebody was on there, but he got all the old school rappers.
yeah, hey man, don't get me wrong. As long as we're around, they're around. Because we still want to see them. So that's us in there. I watched this thing where the young people got a. I'll be surprised. I'll be like, yo, was people even playing their music? You know what it is? I think this is it. Why it separated. When we was in the car with our parents or whatever, or in the house, we had to listen to their music. We couldn't put
Mm-hmm.
iPads in or none of that stuff and
Yep.
be like, yo, I'm tuning it out. So we know their music. We know their albums, everything. And it seemed like I'm watching them and they sitting there like, they didn't, you had these people up here that didn't know who Tupac was. Some young people. They playing the music and they like, I heard this. Uh, 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 California. What's his name that made it? I'm like, oh my God. That's like my mom's that had a fit. I'd be like, um, I think it's Stevie Wonder. What's his name? It's Stevie Wonder. You know
Good
all they
morning,
songs and
Shaniki.
everything.
Aaron
Yeah,
says
it's a
me and
good
my
thing.
ex took my Aaron said me and my ex took my daughter to Melbourne. We loved it growing up. So did she, and she's 19.
What's Melbourne? I heard that before. Melbourne. Yeah, but my thing is, I think a lot of that need to be done anyway because that's how you have that. Because at one point they was trying to get rid of old artists, and they all start making a comeback. But that's how you have somebody like the Rolling Stones that's so old and they still selling out in the highest selling plan because they pair like, yo, we
Uh-huh.
going to see the Rolling Stones. Kid, like what hours are you coming to see the Rolling Stones? So you got these kids that's still buying and listening to the Rolling Stones. But it seems like in our community, these kids look just at our music like they old. Now blame it on DJs too, when they be like, this is a throwback. They don't say that on white radio shows. I've never listened to them on my rock show station, and they're like, we're gonna do a throwback and we're
You
gonna
do.
play like what?
Erin is in Australia. She said we drove to Melbourne from Andale for their concert. Adelaide, sorry.
Ah,
So
okay.
it's a place, and you know she's in Australia. So
Yeah. So yeah, that's my thing. I believe that should be done. When you take these
Shanaka, we
kids
just
out.
talking. Good morning. We just over here talking because we been woke. We ain't nobody went to bed. We just been up. Okay.
Yeah, I believe you should take your kid to actually go see these artists and all that.
She said it's 9 hours away.
Mm.
I can't even remember the last concert. I think the last concert I went to was Beyonce on the Run tour, and not the last one that she just had, the one previously. So I don't know what this tour that she just did was called. But I ain't even think about going to none of that shit at all. Period. And I seen how it was going, but I just didn't have it. I didn't like think about it.
Yeah, I never went to.
What was the last
Maybe,
concert you went to?
I think in '88, the
What
Run
was that?
DMC concert.
Damn.
It might have been '87. A concert. You got to remember, I'm from New York, and the majority of the rap career was out of New York. So all these people, they was in shows in New York. You could go see them intimately. I ain't gotta be in a big crowd, yo. I could be in a nice crowded up, and they're on the floor. If you go to the tunnel, see, I always say Mary J. Blige because I was there one time. We in line, and you in the tunnel. Every time a celebrity go in, the door jumps. So the door is already at 50 outside the door, jumped to like $150 to get in. I said, you mother, we couldn't get in before that. But the tunnel is, they on the floor with you. So you're bumping the Method Man, or you moving, you telling Nas, yo, you part me so you can get here. And the bathroom is unisex. So you might be sitting in the bathroom, here come Foxy Brown and to go take a piss. So you like, so, and you on the train, because you know some people think these rappers was rich after one album. And that's why, like Nas explained that he was broke by his second album. He was broke. What's name had to loan him money on Funkmaster Flex to go to the award show. But you see these people and all that, and you can go to shows and see them. So a concert never moved me, but Run DMC was Run DMC. That was different back then. But in my age bracket, and once I could go to clubs and stuff, everybody was there. You see them. So I didn't. Now, don't get me wrong. I would go see a Wu-Tang concert today, and I seen them perform before.
I'm gonna
But
just
when
go
they were
look at
jumping,
Method Man. Period. Like, I mean, they Method Man anywhere he go, I'm gonna look at him.
that is the
Um,
surprising thing that all women say Method Man, and I would
Method
be
Man is
swearing.
fine.
Yeah, I
That
be
man
swearing
is
out they would
fine.
say Ghostface because he make the female songs.
Ghostface is not like, I like Ghostface, but Method Man is sexy.
I think it's Method Man is out there more, and that's
No,
what you
it's
know. That's
Method
what
Man
they.
is sexy. I know who Ghostface is too. Method Man is
Yeah,
just sexy.
and you know
That's
that's
just
what they
like
beef always was with Method Man.
what?
That
Aaron says she like ODB. ODB
dang,
was the, but he wasn't sexy though. But I like
sheesh,
ODB too.
that's a acquired taste,
Oh,
huh?
he said Method Man is a Pisces. See what I'm saying? First Pisces man I ever had a crush on. Look at that.
Hmm.
ODB and RZA. Look at Aaron. Aaron, no, okay, go Aaron. Yo, I ain't heard
There we
RZA
go,
in a long time.
and you can tell she know the woo because she said RZA.
Daggone right. That's something. That is funny. But yeah, Method Man fine.
Told
I don't
you,
care. Nas
she old
fine.
enough to be.
There
She
was a
old enough to
different
be in
type of
that
energy
passenger
back
seat.
then too.
That what?
I said it was a different type of energy back then, like in that era with the men and the way they were then and now. Cause now I don't understand.
Yeah, my generation actually made that music. When we took it, I call it reality rap. Before that, Slick Rick and them was making up stuff.
Oh, Slick Rick
Big
was the shit too.
Big Daddy Kane and them was making
Cool
up
Mo
stuff.
D.
Yeah, see, they was still battle rapping with their lyrics and all that. It was no real beef. They just do lyric stuff because they come from the era of the Cold Crush Brothers and stuff. So my generation at the time, this is what's crazy about it. Crack hits in '84. These dudes is still doing these kind of records. They're not doing reality records on what's going on and how everything is changing. The only one that surprised me is when Public Enemy first came out and they made what was that? Something Bass Heads. It was called the Bass Heads. Bass. Damn, that ain't the first one.
I think music just was not the same even from
So,
back.
but Nas changed it. When Nas, everybody know Nas changed it, just like Rakim changed it. And before him, Run DMC changed it.
Why you
So
think Nas changed it if him and Jay-Z beefing back and forth?
no, Jay-Z
For
wasn't
some
even in
reason,
them.
I feel like in my mind, I think Biggie changed it.
No.
Biggie or Tupac, maybe.
That's why if you listen to Biggie's first album, listen to the songs he played in the beginning of his album when he
Juicy,
different, huh?
Juicy.
No. When you listen to his album, it's an intro. His whole album is like telling the story. So when you listen to his album, it's an intro when it starts. His first song is where his parents is in the house arguing. Yeah, all that. And he's listening. No, he's born. He's being born because remember at the end of this album, he committed suicide. It's the suicide song at the end. So in the beginning of his album, he's being born. I can't think who sang that song.
Oh, and the baby was crying. Do I got
But
Biggie
he's
Smalls on my phone?
yeah, he's being born, and that song is playing, so it's the 70s. Then somebody else's song comes on in the 80s. And then in the 90s, Juice, what's that come on? Gin and Juice. Snoop. Snoop comes on.
Then that
So
changed it
it was
again.
already
They changed it again.
who?
Snoop Dogg and them, they changed it again.
I don't know because I
They
feel that
definitely, because then
that's
it was
Dr.
them. It
Dre.
was
So
um
Dr.
Dr.
Dre
Dre, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg. They changed it again.
yeah, that's why you got to remember they came out on the West Coast and NWA came out in '88. Snoop wasn't even thought about yet. So Dr.
Yeah, the
Dre
first one
is
was Juicy. It was Juicy, and then it was Oh, don't play it! Don't play it! Don't play it!
it's called the
Um,
intro. It's not the song. It's an intro to the album.
I know. I'm trying to see it. I'm trying to see
I
what
wonder if
the
they
album
got it
is.
on there. The intro.
Let me
How you
see.
play
Oh
the
shit!
album.
I don't got my headphones around here. My headphones is missing, and I don't
But
want.
yeah, when you listen to it, it's actually it's if when you really listen, it told the whole story. And at the end of the album, that's when he said the suicide song and he killed himself. Out, and it was supposed to be life after death, but you know that's why
Life
in
After
that
Death
whole
was
beef.
2014. No, hold on, that can't be right. Oh, they
No,
remastered his songs in 2014.
yeah,
Why did they do that?
because they wanted to sell him again. Like Tupac left a lot of music. So every generation still was getting touched by Tupac. So Biggie didn't because Biggie didn't write. So they only got all they could do is remaster different songs and change the beats and stuff.
What type of mess is this? I never even seen that.
But when you listen to it, you're like, what's the name?
And
But when
all of them
Nas
is
did
saying
live,
remastered. All of his shit is saying remastered.
damn,
Yeah,
I
all
guess
of it is saying that.
his mom's went all out. She like, shit, we gonna get some money. She went all out.
Yeah, but it's messing up the history of it here, though.
Yeah.
Either way, I don't know, but
But yeah, you get a chance when you get a chance and you let's play that whole album. Don't just play the song Juicy. So play the album
I think
and while
Juicy
you
was the
clean
one
up
that
in the
just popped
kitchen.
up too.
And you'll hear it different now that you know. You'll hear it different how he did it. And he went through everything. And then at the end, he killed himself. Because I was sitting there like, I love his album. But at the end, I'm like, why would you make a suicide song? Oh, everybody liked that suicide song. Never cared for it. But I
Well,
got it after the next album was named. But my thing is, yeah, you had people came along different times and changed their eras. And 50 Cent just even Jay-Z, they said Jay-Z told Beanie Siegel and all them, yo, you got somebody else coming to DMX the game. Because remember, DMX, people talk that Jay-Z stuff, but DMX outsold Jay-Z every time they drop albums. Outsold them. So he told them, Rockefeller, he said, yo, you got this dude 50 Cent coming, and he's coming to change the game. And damn if he did.
they done made
He
poor
came
50
for
Cent
that
mad.
era.
I told you already. They done made 50 Cent mad this week.
Yeah, it's
So
deeper than what I thought too, because I seen that picture with her holding Diddy hand, pulling him by the pool.
I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
I seen that. I think it's on the front of the
Oh,
joint. Unless you open it.
Aaron says she's not a Jay Z fan. Girl, I love me some Jay Z. I got the Jay Z CD down there, and the thing that I love is what zodiac sign is Jay Z? Um, all the old stuff. Like I don't know. That man, he got some good music. I mean, I don't know about if I'm a fan of his, like him per se, but he got good music.
I like Jay-Z. I don't care.
Aaron said 50 is fine as hell. Yeah, honey.
I like
50 is
Jay-Z. I don't like Hova.
why you don't
Don't
like
care.
Hove?
He stopped writing. That's why
He's a
you know what?
Sagittarius.
That's what his whole beef is over there. That's what his beef is over. Oh, so he born in what? November. December. No, November. Sagittarius.
When's his actual birthday, Kevin?
But yeah,
Oh
that's
my
why.
God! Look what they done put in the chat.
Damn. That is good.
What type of mess is that? Like what? I don't know about that now.
Life. Just when you think you've got it made, you've got another
Hey,
thing coming.
hey, you gotta be mindful. Copyright now. Don't be playing stuff.
All
We
right.
on YouTube.
I was
You
just about
can't
to
play
play
that. You can't
Sexy
play that.
Red.
You can't play that.
I know. I took it off.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't play that. They you don't need that.
Yeah, I remember one time I did something like that and we couldn't get a green light. It
Yeah,
stayed
you can't
red. We
play
couldn't
that.
drop it. We couldn't even drop it.
Heck no. Don't do that. We ain't got time for that. We don't need them problems.
Yeah, but Jay-Z, that's like the first three albums. And then he became Hova and Kid for his music. I like certain songs here and
It's
there.
December the
I ain't
4th.
Kid for his music.
December the 4th.
But I love that he brung Nas back. Oh my god. Nas was done. He was not coming back. That last album, I Am, was trash. And he was done. And Jay-Z thought he was done and poked the bear and brung that man back. Now, let me ask you a question about this. Now, you know inside they little beef stuff, I always feel Nas won anyway. Everybody say Ether. Because even young cats was saying they didn't know.
Aaron said Nas is far more talented.
Yes. These young cats said they never seen a Nas video. Ether.
And Kevin
But
said way
then
more.
but then they knew that they was using the word ether. Like when you get took out, like, yo, you got ether.
That was
These
Nas
kids was
that
using
said
the word,
that.
yo. Huh?
That was Nas' word.
This is what I'm trying to say. You had
Oh.
younger cats was saying, using it, saying, oh, you got ether, but then never heard the song ether. So I was watching them do a reaction video while they watching I'm listening to the song, and they like, yo. But Jay-Z won in the long run, though. You know why? He got slick with this. Everybody know Biggie dead. Everybody want to be the get the crown. Jay-Z start knocking off Nas's baby mama while Nas is still with her. Jay-Z, she gets pregnant. She says, when she tells the story, you look at her like, he's a dirty broad. But
She said that. She said that.
yeah.
Oh,
You listen. You gotta listen to this female tell the story because she trying to get her clout out of this too. Because remember, that's what Jay-Z used against Nas to diss him. Because he like, yo, he said I left my condo because and he put AI out there. So AI stepped to Jay-Z. Like, yo, keep my name out your mouth. Because he told Nas, he said, her name is Carmen, Nas's baby mom's. He said, me and AI got more than balling. He said, me and AI got more than balling in common. Get it? In common. Because AI was messing with her too. So he said, yeah. He said, yeah, I came in the
rappers be
back.
messy, don't they? Don't they just be messy as I don't know what?
He said, I came in the back of your Bentley seat and left the condom on your baby seat.
And
That was the most disrespectful. Well, I'm like, oh.
that's what I'm getting at. That's also like the thing that's happening right now. That's kind of, it's almost like they got to be careful of the women that you mess with or you entertain, because the it's putting them in bad positions, because that's just like 50 with the girl. Like, if you know 50 don't like that person, why would you do that? Like, why would you do that? That's embarrassing. You literally should not embarrass a man like that. That's
She
messed
said,
up.
one time, her and Nas, she was supposed to meet Jay-Z or something. Her and Nas is in the same club. And Nas got her hemmed up. That's her word. Got me hemmed up in the corner. She said, but Jay-Z didn't see Nas behind her. He started walking towards her with a bottle of Cristal. And then the person standing there moved, and he seen Nas, and he handed the bottle off to somebody and went sideways. Now, she said she got pregnant by Jay-Z, but she had an abortion. That's why Nas was upset at Missy Elliott when Missy did the song with Jay-Z. Is that your chick? Is that your chick? And Nas and Jay-Z was talking about, yeah, he said, don't forget to put your ring back on. That is crazy. But
What type of
Nas
like
turned
that?
around.
So it's like people mess with, these are the type of girls that they glorified though, and then they kind of embarrassing them and making them look bad.
Well, she was an executive or something at Def Jam. That's how Nas met her. Jay-Z wasn't thought of yet. Now, what she trying to say is that she was at the rink in Jersey. It's like a roller rink, but it's a drug dealer club and people with money. So she said she was in there and Jay-Z started pursuing her. Now, Jay-Z got the album out. It's deep because we all in New York know what went on, how it all started. But Nas never liked Jay-Z. So, and when Biggie made Kick in the Door, waving the 4-4, you talking about Nas too. So Jay-Z turns around because he put his video together. All of them is sitting at the video playing Monopoly with real money. It's a chair that's empty. It was supposed to be Nas, but he ain't go. He said, I don't want to mess with Jay-Z. He don't care for him. So Jay-Z went after her on purpose. So she said she didn't know who he was, but he the biggest thing in Def Jam. They just cut the biggest deal. So he start messing with her. And that's how they start getting involved. Now, this is what's crazy though. She said that when Ether got put up against Jay-Z's song, Nas came running in the house after everybody called in and Nas won. He came running the house like, yeah, I just beat your boyfriend on the radio. So Jay-Z gets upset, and that's when he went too far. And he made the song I'm talking about. It's called Super Ugly. And he started telling all the business about her and what he was doing to her. His mother got involved. So his mother took him up to Hot 97 and made him get on the radio and apologize. And that's why they don't play Super Ugly like that no more. Because he went hard. He put real business out there, what was going on with him and this chick Carmen and all that stuff, and who else was hitting it and everything.
That's just so
And
lame. Like, that's real lame. Like, I don't
that's
like
what
when people do that either.
and that's what Nas said in Ether. He said, you only concerned with dissing women? He said, was you scared as a child? Was you ugly? He said,
Yeah,
"Don't
because that
cross
don't
it."
make sense. Like that be
Yeah,
lame when dudes do stuff
that
like
was,
that. Like,
and
uh,
that's why he was going to lose. Everybody, what he didn't understand is Beyonce. Yeah, he ain't have kids. Everybody else got baby mamas that they not with, and she met
but then here it is.
other dude talk about they.
It's also like the women aspect of it too. Like, why are they choosing those types of females to kind of like, especially when you in the limelight anyway? It's almost like you destined to embarrass yourself when you're dealing with them type of energies.
Yeah, now what she well, and now on the other side, what her defense she said was that Nas was messing with Mary J. Blige, Nas was messing with Little Kim, and Nas was messing with song. It was
Tweet
who?
was a
No, this
tweet.
is way before Tweet. Yeah,
Oh,
I forgot this chick name, but she was a radio commentator, but she wasn't really nobody. She made one song, but she was
but
trying
why
to
did
say,
they do
well,
stuff
Nas
like
was
that
cheating
though?
with them.
Like, because it almost seems like depending upon the your position and because I want to get off them anyway because I don't care about them. But the concept basically even with them dating or the things that they do is like choosing an industry chick as opposed to one that's really going to hold you down or one that's really going to have your back. Like to me, I feel like you setting yourself up for failure by doing that. Because now even like with homeboy, now you are like the laughing stock. You trolling a nigga, but meanwhile you don't realize that this girl going behind your back, and now she's giving them the ammunition that they need to kind of mess with you. So you do realize if she having sex and all this other stuff with them, she probably was telling them personal business about that man.
Yes,
So
and he
that
brung
right
some of it
there
up.
in its own
Yeah,
is like
yeah,
you trolling, but you don't realize you really is the one getting trolled because they got your chick over here doing all types of ungodliness to her and she literally is and but that's what you bargained for when you went to go get that. And not to say anything about her, but even her, when you went to go get that because you wanted something all exotic and foreign or whatever you call it, and you keep trying to act like black women ain't this or trying to make us feel inferior to everybody else or whatever it is that you're doing or whatever it is they feel, but now you an embarrassment and a laughing stock. So
yeah.
now
Because
you
I
look
think the
stupid.
worst one. I think the worst one I seen was Rick Ross's baby mom. That was bad.
Tia,
That was bad.
you talking about
And even
Tia?
though he was paying child support,
Who you talking about? Which
50's
one? Tia, the
petting.
light skin one?
Nah, she browsed. They put the videotape out. Well, 50
That's
had to give us
Tia.
7 million.
Oh,
Yeah,
24
50 had to give us
hours,
seven
yes or
million.
no? What is she talking about? Who the heck is that?
I don't know. Maybe she asking is you on for 24 hours.
Oh, I don't know. We just here. We just oh yeah, 24 hours awake. Yeah, it is about to be 24 hours because what time did I got up? Yep, 24 hours, yes. And then this is what we just been doing, like literally just chilling, talking, and you know
Yeah, I
what I
think I
mean?
woke up at
About random
6.
stuff. So y'all, this don't even matter. It was just basically I told y'all when earlier that if I was awake, then I would go live and we could talk about. So if y'all got something y'all want to talk about, y'all got questions y'all want to ask him, or me, feel free because we'll answer them. We awake
Yeah,
right now. It's freaking 5 o'clock in the morning.
I
How long
got
I
up
been
at
talking to
6
you?
this morning. I left for New York around 12:01. I got in a little after 3. My brother, and then I left around 7:30 and got in here then at 11 something that night.
And been on the
Shit.
phone with me ever since.
Yeah.
Yo, we've been in a group chat talking to everybody, and then me and him started arguing, so they all left us. They all left us to
My
argue.
ankle my ankle killing me. I hate a car that don't have for some reason this car don't it's a brand new car and it don't have over cruise control.
What car
My
is
ankle's
that?
killing me. Huh?
What car is that?
That's my
The
sister
Lincoln?
car. That
Oh,
Ultima. Man,
oh.
it ain't got cruise control. My ankle killing me for hours holding my foot like that on the gas pedal.
I gotta go put my boy guy to sleep. Good night, Aaron. Love you.
Enjoy yourself.
So yeah, so I feel like even in relationships, certain things you have to watch, and certain people like you got to watch who you in alignment with, because that's got to be the worst feeling ever. Like you go find out that now this person been playing the other side too. Like I would feel some type crazy. Like, and is that a way that you putting somebody in danger though? For real, for real.
Yeah, your kid too. She took her kid with 50 Cent to Mayweather's house. You don't know how much beef that they had that 50 really didn't like him. You gotta think Biggie and
I
Tupac
wasn't
is
even really
dead.
talking about that person, like the particular person. I'm just talking about anybody, not just him, just a man in general. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Aaron said she'll be right back.
yeah. Yeah, my
Cause
thing is if you messing with somebody and you go to his ops and you take your kid over there and all that, you don't know. I get the best one, and I know you don't want to talk about industry, but the best one that I seen, and she explained she
yeah,
felt it,
cause
and she didn't know. Biggie's
uh,
wife goes over to LA in death row camp at the height of the East Coast West Coast war. She act like she didn't know. She said she's sitting in the studio and she could feel the tension. And I'm looking at her like, you lucky you ain't get killed. These men got killed over that stuff. It was serious. And you got a female go all the way over. And what did Tupac do? As soon as he got a chance, that's why I fucked your bitch. Make money, West Side, fuck your bitch, cause click
yeah,
the
it's
claim.
embarrassing. It's
And then
embarrassment.
put the
But
picture
literally,
out. He put the picture out with him and her in front of the hotel. Come on
well, I mean,
now.
like I said, in general, even for just regular men, that's an embarrassment. Like you literally have to. But I think for really certain men in different positions should really be careful about the connections that they make with some of these females, because these women don't
Yes.
love them. They really be clout chasing. They clout chasing to get to the next one that got more than them. And so they out here thinking, okay, because I'm this, I'm the man, this, and the third. You're not really the man, because it's always another man in the same industry that got more. And so you got to really make sure your person is solid.
It's like Cassie. They showed the dude that
I don't want
she's
to keep
sitting.
name dropping. We like you like name dropping, name dropping, name dropping. Like literally, I don't
I'm
want
just
to do
talking about the
that.
situations. And they
Right.
had wild situations. And I'm talking about relationship, but it's wild situations that she's
Mm.
sitting at the table with her man. And he ain't no ugly dude. He ain't got puffy money. He's not a ugly, he's in the industry, but he ain't got puffy money. And they show her sitting there with him being interviewed by Puffy explaining to her, like, yo, I can get you in and all that. Months later, she done left. And wasn't that a wrong decision? Yeah. Yeah, he was
Well, maybe yes or no, but as of now, it seemed like
you
it
know
might
what
still
happened
been
to
the
we
right
know
decision.
we actually know what was happening to her now.
Yeah.
We didn't know
Well,
before. Now we know. She told it. And I'm like, damn,
I
you
keep
left
telling
this
you, nothing is
dude.
a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence. Nothing happens
Well,
without the other side of
yeah,
that.
but what I'm talking about, coincidence or not, I'm just talking about how what you're saying is true. You have these females that go up in this industry and they using people to get to the next person and go up because this dude got more money or
But
whatever
I feel
and
like
go
that's what the
up.
dudes get. I feel like that's what they get though, because what they trying
Yeah,
to do and what they doing, that's what you get. I feel like they deserve it. So when you end up with the downfall of
yeah.
whoever, it's because you chose wrong. You thought you was being some type of way, and then look what happened.
And that's why you get a lot of these dudes, they go get a younger female that nobody's messed with because they're
Well, it
like,
don't
it's
matter
too
about
many.
what they get, and what they getting is the person that's basically going to embarrass them and make them look stupid.
Yeah, and that's
That's
why
what
if you
I'm saying,
notice,
Kevin. Same thing happens in regular relationships. That's why I said it's basically about the people, but they don't realize like people be an embarrassment to you. Like
yeah,
literally, it's somebody, but it's worse when it's like high profile, and now you got the whole world in your business, and you done let somebody in your camp that basically like just soiled the whole name or just made you look real raggedy and real like crazy, which with
And
people that you know you don't fool with. And then to me, the worst part is if I don't fool with you and now I find out my man then went and laid with you and now my man like yo, I'ma feel real betrayed, like on some real shit.
yeah, and what's worse is your kid got to hear all of this when they get older and they listening now, and they like, damn, that's what went on. What the hell? Damn, mom. Damn, dad, you couldn't hold that down. But in real relationships, this was crazy. That's why you look at YouTube and IG, and I'll be looking at that like you got these people get up there and they talk about, yeah, I knocked off his pops, or I knocked off her mom's, or yeah,
But
that's why I knocked off his brother.
some things
And
be
I'm looking
scripted
like,
though, and people just be clout chasing. They be lying like some, but some of it be real, but some of it just be like real scripted. And I be wondering, like people do anything for clout these days. That's like the new drug. Clout is the new drug.
yes, yes, it is.
So people
I've
be
been
seeking
seeing it.
attention.
I've been
It's a
seeing
lot
it
of
where I'm
people
like,
seeking attention. Like they need some type of like I don't know, some type of healing to me because if you going out of your way to seek attention, to try to do numbers or to try to go viral, like what is that? Especially when you're doing all the wrong things to do that. So you willing to win at all costs? Are you willing to like, risk your reputation, your family, or whatever it could potentially cost you in the end for 5 minutes?
for 5 minutes.
And some people are willing to risk that. Never not even paying attention to the consequences of your actions for now, what they could be later. And so
Yeah,
even like
that's
in relationships, who wants to be with the chick that I know you could ready go mess with my ops and pillow talk? Like I think you ruining your whole name by doing that. You
yeah,
literally get ready to
and
go
you
be
got to
with this
think that
person.
now nobody trusts you. Nobody's gonna trust you.
I wouldn't trust her.
They know what you're doing. Like, who gonna
And on
trust
top of
you?
that, again, it's one of the people like, yo, you just did that to I don't know. To me, it's just
And you
weird.
know
Like,
he using you too. That's just crazy because you know who he is, so you know he using you too. And that's crazy. These
and you
people
only
get
got
out.
in
Hey,
you only got in based off of this dude's name. That should have been her first red flag. You only got in because they wanted you because you were connected to this person. Why would you do that to them? Like the
yeah,
person actually trusted you enough to let you in to give you whatever, and then you did that. Why would you do that? So sometimes to me it's like people don't stop and think. And I keep saying relationships are not hard, people make them hard. People are the reason why relationships are hard, because it's almost like, for one, it should be about respecting yourself. That shows lack of respect for yourself that you doing something like that. And this man had to try to give this girl the world. You see what I'm saying? And you mean to tell me that wasn't enough? That wasn't enough? I know she had to be sitting in a good position, which also makes it bad for other people. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
That makes it bad for
definitely.
other women coming because now everybody's going to get looked at and scrutinized based off of what she did. But meanwhile, you didn't pick a quality female anyway. You chose whatever it was that she had, looks, body, this, that, or the third. You probably never like mentally checked her because you would have known that she was that. I mean, when you talking to people, you can tell whether or not they cheating, whether or not they're gonna be this, whether or not they're gonna be that. You see what I'm saying? So I don't
Yeah,
understand.
yeah. Because as you talking, I was thinking about Kanye's wife.
What you think about her? You said I said
That
you study name dropping. Like,
yeah, because
why
he
her
knew
now?
better.
Why her now?
Because he knew better. I'm like, did you think you was gonna be married to her forever? I said, you know who she is.
Which one you
She done
talking
told
about?
she told you who she was from the
Who
door.
you talking about?
Kim Kardashian. She told you who she was from the
But
door.
you know how they started, right?
What you mean?
They was friends. They was really good friends. So that's how they ended up. So that's why he ended up choosing her, because they were really good friends, which was actually cute. Because from the beginning, it seemed like he changed her and she changed him. They were really cute from the beginning until
Listen,
it's
I
the
believe
thing
two
where
things. Now, in my day, they used to say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Now
that's all they
today,
do now.
what these young people say is she's made for the streets. And that even if you mess with her, she's gonna try to find her way back to the streets. So
It don't
my
matter,
thing
but
is
they
this.
getting wiped up left and right. They don't even care.
My thing is this, they still find their way back to the streets.
But they
So
still
my
somebody wife after they done made it back to the streets.
and that's what they saying. That yeah, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. She's going back to the streets. You think you're gonna have she's going back to the streets. She like the street life. This is what she do. Even when she married the dude, the light skinned dude, when they was married for a week, 2 weeks, they got married on TV, the basketball dude. Two weeks. Now after that, they named almost there 5 people she knocked off after that. Now you know who the only person he upset at? Because the dude was new. How did you get to this dude he knew? Was Drake. That's the only person he was upset at. He said it. He know his he said he know that his chick was a
He
hoe.
ain't no new. He been around since he was a kid. He was on Disney.
Yeah, the
What was it?
Nickelodeon, but in the rap
Nickelodeon. Yeah.
industry, all you gotta do is take the date from when Kanye started messing with her to when Drake drops his first album. And they like, yo, how did you get to him that quick before he wasn't? And that was I think she didn't tell him. I think that's the only one person that he did not know. Because when he found that out, that's the only person he beefed about. But
Well,
my
I
thing
don't
is
know,
this,
and
man.
I feel
My
like
thing is
in
this.
general,
When
people
he
should.
married her,
Did it
we all
matter
knew it
though?
was
Should it
moving.
have mattered? You think?
Yes.
Why?
Because that means like what you saying. That you're just an industry hoe. That means that this man didn't even drop an album yet. He just got in there. You just bumped into him and gave him the draws. And you way above this dude. But you know he about to be something. And you just gave him the draws for the door. And now the next week you're messing with Kanye and you're marrying
I mean,
Kanye.
we don't know how it went. I don't know,
I
but
don't
you
I
know.
don't either, but I do. That was the only dude I ever seen he was upset about that she messed with. And he say he know he married a whore. And
Maybe
he
it's
like
because it's
whores.
because his name Champagne,
And
Champagne
I met a
Pop.
dude, and I know a dude like that. I know a dude that like whores. So I understand what he was saying.
Most
And he
dudes
was
like
like, yeah.
whores. Little do you know, all dudes like
No, I'm talking
whores.
about to wife up. Until you don't wife them, you hit them and keep it moving.
All
So
dudes like whores.
nah, nah. So
Cause let me tell you something.
nah.
I ain't out here
All
whoring, but guess
dudes,
what? When I get my man, when I get my
all
husband, I'm
dudes
definitely
don't
gonna
like
do some hoe
whores.
shit with him. Okay?
All dudes don't like whores. Now, dudes like
All dudes
a
like
chick,
whores.
or a dude like. All right, I'll leave that alone. Anyway,
And like I said, ain't nothing wrong with it. Cause just because
no,
you do some
because you
hoe
put
shit,
all on it. You doing what you don't like me to do. You putting the word all on it. I said
no, no,
some
no, no,
do.
no, 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 no.
All don't.
I said,
All don't.
listen.
You said
So
all
in
dudes
my
like
mind,
whores.
yeah, they do. They just be lying. Most dudes are whores. So why y'all not gonna like whores? You are what you eat, and most of y'all is whores.
At least you put most on there. But anyway, uh, uh, the thing about her was
And look, see,
everybody.
she right though. Look, Marcus, a dude says she's right.
Yeah,
Thank you, Marcus. Thank you.
yeah.
Exactly.
And you gonna tell him he already eat? He out there eating whores.
That's
Take
right.
that
You
up
are
there.
what you eat. That's like
Yeah,
my
that
nigga used
kid.
to tell me all the time. Hello, you for real? Yo, let me get this person going because what in the heck? Let me report them because yo, that was real messy. That was crazy. Did you see that?
Yeah. We talk about apes, huh?
That is harassment and bullying and everything else at its
Hey,
finest.
hey, he would listen. He want to come listen to us. So come on,
Yeah,
dummy.
well, they can
Now
go
you
with
want to
God
come
because
listen?
I
Come on, dummy,
report them
dumbass.
because that don't even make no sense. That is a racial thing. Like, what is wrong with
Yeah,
people?
well,
Like, what
yeah,
is up with you?
yeah.
Look at that. Look what they put. Look what they put right there.
Indulge in ignorance, corruption, and failure. I don't know what he's talking about. Indulge in
They don't
ignorance,
know what they talking
corruption.
about either.
Uh, well, you gotta think like this, man. This time of night, who you think you gonna bump in? They out here at this time of night,
Yeah,
sitting
but
nigga,
so is a lot of good people. It's a lot of good people
explain
out at
all the
nighttime too. But
thievery.
that's weird.
Oh, you
That's
said
weird
explain
that
all the
somebody's doing that.
thievery and violence.
Yeah, I did. That don't make no sense.
What thievery and violence?
I don't know what the hell this person talking about. I don't care what they talking about.
I like talking to people like them. You
I
see, y'all
don't
dummies.
because it makes no
Kevin
sense,
Dowsman.
and it makes no sense that a person is over here doing that.
This is what you think, animals. Listen, I'll tell you this. That's why I look at some of these people differently. I think I told you about the dude that was racist, but he was an unconscious racist, right? So
No, that's a real racist right there. That's a real
I
racist
know,
right
I
there,
know.
honey.
Calm down, calm down, calm down. So uh, me and the dude is talking. So he explained to me that he's a racist or whatever, which is cool. I'm like, okay, that's your thing. You feel a certain way. So I'm smoking a cigarette as we talking. So he said, yo, he was like, yo, y'all got BET. So I'm like, yo, I said, yo, you saying we got BET. So what if we named it White TV? I said, hold on. I said, ain't all the other channels that? I said, I thought y'all was looking at us sideways because we only had that. So he was like, well, I see your point of view.
That is
So I'm
so
like,
crazy that a person got time to do all that. That is just disgusting.
so I turned around as I'm talking to him. He said, yo, you can save me some of that cigarette. So I gave him the cigarette. So as he's smoking the cigarette, I said, yo, you feel a certain way about black people, but you'll smoke after a black person? He just looked at me. I said, yeah, you ain't no real racist. You just want to be involved.
Yeah, like that don't make no sense.
Yeah,
Like
some of these
you
people
got
just want to
time
be
to come over here
involved.
for all that. Like all like, and I don't know why YouTube don't have a thing that is like, because that makes no sense.
I think it's as long as they don't use certain language.
That was racist, very racist. That was enough language right there. That's weird that a person would be doing that. Like if you don't like something, and I don't know why it won't let me block them. Yeah, because for some reason it's not giving me the option to block the person. Like beat it. Why are you here? Go with God. That's weird. Some people seem like what is wrong with like your parents didn't teach you nothing. It says trust me, you blocked him from the. I did.
Hmm.
I think I just did, but I don't know. I don't know if I was able to block them. I had to hide them or delete, mute them. I reported all the comments, each one that they put in here, but I don't know why YouTube allows like the minute I start blocking, somebody should see that and say, okay, let me get this person's channel. That because you got time, like you got time to be out here spreading that and doing that. That's disgusting.
Mhm.
Nobody bothering you. Everybody over here having a good time. Um, you know what I'm saying? All that, but it don't make sense.
Yeah, but I think you're giving them
Marcus,
too much power, right? But
what you
anyway,
mean? I mean, what you mean?
the,
It's a
the,
conversation about what just happened. So I don't think I'm giving them no power. I'm saying like that's weird that happened.
I
Oh,
know,
you
but we
probably
was
hit
talking
his
about.
words, not actions. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to block the person, delete the person, but it's not letting me. Marcus said it's dummies raising dummies. You definitely should say that. That is exactly right. But it's not letting me block the person because it's saying unhide the user. But how do I block them? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why did they not let me? Because they gonna say want some white money, like what, and then say animals. Come on, like that's some weird stuff. Like ain't nobody talking to you. Where did you come from? What you eating, Craig?
This is I forgot what kind of muffin this was.
Oh, I made some chocolate muffins earlier.
It's a banana muffin. A banana crunch muffin, that's what it is. Because
That's
the
what my
top
brother
is
had made
crunchy.
yesterday. Remember when we was
Top
in
is
the chat? My brother said he had made some banana nut muffins or something,
mm-hmm.
or that was actually banana bread. So okay, back to the situation at hand. Um, Me- Marcus is right. Um, Men be doing the most, but then this is the thing. So why you be trying to say that anyway? You don't think that men? Oh well, I forgot. You are the person, so I don't know if I'm allowed to say this or not because you be getting mad when I say stuff that
My thing is that
we talked about previously.
yeah, my thing is this that men in general want a woman in the streets and a hoe in the sheets. That's why you even have, going back to Muslim women, they're garbed up because their body and all that is made for their man. And if you ever, well, I don't know you ever stupid to do. Dudes be looking like, honey, I know she's sitting pretty and all this kind of stuff. And the husband, the only one that know what she actually look like, that body and everything. But even your boy said it. Method Man. He
Didn't I
says
say we
rocking.
not name dropping no more around here?
Uh,
We is
he said
discussing
rocking.
us.
He
What
said
we
rocking
said.
three cloths. He said rocking 3/4 of cloth, never showing your stuff off, boo.
It be true, me for
Yeah.
you. That's how it is.
Uh-huh.
Daggone right. Because again, that's my favorite song back then. Method Man and Mary J.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but
But
that's a
yeah, that's what
different.
I'm saying now.
That's a different culture. Some dudes, and I don't understand. Kevin Gates' ex Drika is married Muslim. Is she? Are they? Look, are they? Because I'll be
I
confused sometimes.
yeah, I seen him wear some stuff that I'm like, what's this dude got on? What the hell? Then you
I
listen to
mean,
a
because
mom
I
like,
don't know if they Muslim
okay,
anymore or not. Because I'm not judging or nothing, but I don't know if they Muslim anymore because they not giving Muslim people. They giving different people. But I guess to each his own. So,
yeah, and sometimes it's
because
like
I
that.
just seen her the other day and she was butt naked. So,
Yeah.
I'm confused. She had on a whole dress that was see through at his party when they was doing like what is that, like the Great Gatsby theme or something,
Mm-hmm.
and the outfit she had on was not given, you know, conservative. It was given major body and major, like I could see nipple areolas. And to me, it wasn't appropriate even for where she was because there's a thing called pasties that you wear out when you are showing body. To me, it's almost like these young people have no like, and do what you want, but there's still, even in that dress, it's things that you wear that make things, you know, right.
I
And
think with the
pasties was a necessary item as far as that dress was concerned. Granted, she's beautiful. She has a beautiful body, But inappropriate was definitely, yeah, that was a thing. Cause put some pasties on, please. Nobody should be able to see your nipples. Like that's literally you being naked out in public. If I can see your nipples, you naked, sis. If I
Yeah,
can see your box, you're naked, sis.
I seen a
And
couple of them
again, be
do it.
proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself. Embrace the body. I love women's bodies and everything else. But to me, he just said it. Your kids got to see that online. Your kids got to see that. And now it's forever in print, your titties online. You might as well go do Playboy. You might as well go do, whatever it is that you're going to do.
You might as well get
But
some real money for showing it. You
I
gonna
mean,
show it?
something,
Get
because
some
it
real
was
money
free
for
that
it.
day.
I was
So again, very
surprised.
beautiful young lady, but honey, it's not giving something just not right. And I'm gonna just leave it at that.
I was surprised when Remy Martin did it. I was
Well,
surprised.
this day and time we shouldn't be surprised about nothing because all of the dresses that I've seen lately have been all see-through and naked. Like literally everybody's dresses have been see-through and naked. So apparently we going through a thing again where it's like, and again, that's fine. The naked truth, we
And
going
you
back
had
into the Garden of Eden. So okay.
and
Um
you had to see Papoose face. His face was like
I really like
it,
Papoose. You know that?
yo,
And Papoose is a Pisces too.
his face was like he argued with her the whole time she put this thing on. That's how his face looked.
I
And he
mean,
was standing there
because
taking that
as a
picture.
husband, do you want your wife literally like you want your wife to be beautiful? You want but do you really want to have your wife standing next to you butt naked in a public
That
forum?
and you know what's crazy?
It's
I
like
don't know the
giving
dude
no
name.
class. Like they don't have no class because you could still have on a beautiful dress. It could still have been see through in certain spots, whatever, whatever. But it's definitely giving no class, like on all angles.
I, listen. I don't. I
And
don't
for
know
people
what's
that have
going.
a lot of money, like if you got a lot of money, you
What
could
is
have
you
paid a
doing?
stylist, huh?
That's my thing. If you got a lot of money, what is you doing?
I don't know, but they could have
I'm
paid
like,
a stylist that could have, did okay, what's appropriate? Like I want to, show this, I want to show that, but I don't want to show this, I don't want to show that. Like it's almost
and
there could have been many ways.
what
And
happened to the
after that,
females that walk? What happened to the female that walk out in front of their husband? And be like, how you like this? And you be like, I don't know. Try the purple dress. What happened to all that? And it seemed like the money, man, don't care no more. Yep,
yeah, but
I'm
that's
running
what I'm
with that.
saying. When you got money, that means that you have all access to make sure that it could look right. And then right behind that, I saw Monica, right? Monica and her son, they was in the old school limousine. So Great Gatsby thing too, right? And yo, the dress that she had on would have fit him perfectly because he had on a white suit and it was really really nice, so he actually looked nice that night. I didn't like the pants because again he keeps getting his pants customized to be, and I think that's
Yeah,
like a Muslim thing because you're supposed to keep your pants above your ankles a certain, but
ankles
I don't know why that was a thing because
because
like
it's like
the
if your
uniform.
pants if your pants is below your ankles is your pants is dragging in the hellfire.
Yeah, see, that's why some of these things is almost giving me pause. You see what I'm saying? Because I
That
don't
I told
know
you.
if you're gonna get to heaven and then God gonna say, "Oh, because your pants was too short, then you can't come in here." Like that's
Well,
weird to
too
me. So
long,
it's
too
like,
long. Yeah,
"Oh, your pants was too long," because to me, I'm not
that's
attracted to that. I'm
that's
not
why I
attracted to that.
said that's why I said you gotta check for cultural and you gotta check for religion.
So this is the thing.
Culture.
So Monica had on a dress and she was with her son, and it fit the Great Gatsby theme perfect. She had all the pearls on, it had lace in the front, it was tight fitting, it was nice, it was classy. Would have fit that
Mm,
thing, like, but nobody chose that. Everybody chose the ratchet part of it. Like it's a see-through that's ratchet and it's a see-through that's classy. You see what I'm saying? And if you got money
mm,
and enough to get a stylist, I have to get the stylist. Let the stylist dress you, because clearly you don't know what you're doing. So I don't know, but to me, I feel like different strokes for different folks, and everybody can do what they want. But I don't know what's happening in the state of America these days, where it's being because like you said before, when you were saying certain things you couldn't show on TV, now it's like there's a whole booty hole on YouTube that you can go look at a tutorial of a crack. Like that's porn, dog. But somehow it got posted and it was okay to be there. Like that don't make sense to me. I done seen freaking dresses, like gowns that are made for Muslim women, and yo, like nice. What is that? Who's that? Oh, do you see her titties?
And she
I can't
covering the
see who that
front.
is. Who is that? Who is
Remy
that?
Martin. Remy.
Uh, see, another wife. Well,
Yeah.
that's what they bargained for. That's what they want. So it's fine.
Yeah. And see, she
Look at
wants to
this
still be
woman.
young. That's why
Look at
she.
that woman.
Yeah, that's nice. That's what you call elegant.
Definitely, Monica is freaking elegant. Like you look, I want to see if I can find that dress that she had on, because it would have fit that theme so perfectly. And it was like she had on all the pearls, but literally every female that I seen that went in through that door that night that was there, like it was just, it's always like the hood. Like you can dress them up, but you can't take them out. But it's just certain ones, like for some reason Monica seemed like the older she gets, the more classy she becomes, and she still be giving body and face. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if I can find this picture. It was of her and her son, and oh my gosh, she just looked so beautiful. Like it was really pretty. Let me see. I want to see the one where she was getting out of the car at. uh that's on, is that her Instagram? Let me see. Cause y'all, what you looking at, Craig?
She at this shit is crazy.
What? Still the same picture?
Nah, it's a couple of
You
different
must really
ones.
didn't like that, because you done said that something about that dress several times. Like you done brought that up a couple
Yeah,
times.
because
You must really didn't
because
like that.
she's the
Would you
epitome
let your
what I'm
wife wear?
talking.
Would you let your wife wear
She's
that
the
outside?
epitome of what I be talking about. Is that you got these women, they had their kids, and now they want to have a second childhood. So now she runs back out. Your man is your age. He's done. He's like, yo, we going into business now. But you want to still be in the limelight. So you run out and get a young boy in his 20s that's going to like you wearing this stuff. When you know your husband is looking at you like, yo, what you got on? And I'm even looking at her like, you ain't been doing this. Why you want to be what's? And I'm telling you, that whole time she sat in that jail, she watched Nicki Minaj, and she was hot because she never dressed like this before she went in. And when
That
she
had you
came
in your
out, she did
feelings though.
that yo, yeah, because I had a thing for Remy, man. I ain't never think she would go this way. And I don't think he did either. I seen his face, and I'm like, yo, I feel you, dog. I feel ain't nothing you can do
So you
about
ain't
it.
like it.
Nah. I'm looking at him and I'm looking at her, and I'm like, yo, it ain't nothing you can do about it, dog. That's all it is. When she gone, she gone.
Well.
She gone forever. Just mourn forever. That's it. You gotta let her go. She's for the streets.
Why they gotta be for the streets? You think just because it's a certain like outfit or something, you think it really gotta be for the streets though?
I told you this. Listen, I got into it with somebody. Matter of fact, it was my son Miles. I got into it over the same thing. She was talking about, oh, I'm from Florida. and all that. And what's the name? I said, all right, let me ask you something. I said, yo, if I got on a cop uniform walking down the street and somebody snatch your pocketbook, you'll run over to me thinking I'm a cop. She's like, well, what that mean? I said, because I got on a cop uniform. I said, so if you wearing a whore uniform, people gonna think you a whore. So they're gonna approach you like a whore.
I
And
am
she's like,
sick and
well,
tired of
how you
you
gonna say
because I
she gonna say, how you gonna say what uniform is? I said, okay, this is what you do. You get dressed and then drive down there on the strip. If you dress like them girls that standing on the corner trying to come get rides, something's wrong. That's when you know hold up, I'm dressed wrong. Something's wrong. I said, if I
I
came
don't
out with
think
some
there.
skinny,
Me and a person and my ex had this debate because he used exactly the words that you said. The whole uniform, right? So you mean to tell me that because I choose to wear whatever it is I want to wear, that or I gotta choose what I want to wear based off of because a man don't know how to act? Because if you catcalling and all this other stuff, that's a reflection of what you're doing. I wore what I liked. I wore what made me feel
okay.
comfortable.
And him, when he seen you in the street, he thinking you one of them. You might have somebody pull up on you in the car like, yo, how much you charging? He think you
That's
one of
not
them.
a
You got on the
thing.
uniform.
That's
What
not
he
a thing.
supposed to
Look at
do?
this. Look at this outfit.
Yeah. What's crazy about Monica is,
It was revealing, but also it was still long and showing, and she still had it covered up.
yeah, Monica
You didn't
like
see her
super
nipples,
thugs. She
huh?
like super thugs too.
Why not?
She get real
That's
thug.
what we do. We do.
Yeesh.
I agree with her. I like her choices. I like her choices. Even her having the game in her video, or her being in the game video. No, he was in her video. I like her choices because the game fine too. I don't care. That is one fine man. And I be wondering why. Look at Monica. She still be giving body. You see what I'm saying? She be
Mm.
giving body, but I'm gonna cover it up too. Monica just seemed like she is a classic beauty. Now, how many women you got like that? Look at this lady. She giving hood, but yet bougetto. What you got? Who that? Who is that? I can't see her.
She had on the same outfit, but she
Who
changed
is
her.
it?
Remy.
Is Remy still? Why you hating on Remy? I like Remy. It's the
I want
same
you to
dress.
see. I want you to see how she did
It's
the
the same
topping.
dress.
Yeah, why is this thing doing that? The light is messed up.
So
I'll
what
turn
part
it
about
down.
it didn't you like? What part didn't you like? The whole thing? I can't see it. It's not showing good. Like you gotta maybe flip the camera or
Yeah,
something.
I didn't want to turn because the light is hitting it. But when I turn it
Oh.
that way, you can
So
see
what
it
part
some.
don't you like though? What is it showing? What is it showing that is
First of all, her whole ass is out the back of this thing.
mm-hmm.
And then the top is all the way down to the nipple where it starts, the areola.
Mm-hmm. So you can see her areola?
She getting close.
Well, she didn't show it
But I
though.
want to show that she had on the same outfit. What's the name had on?
Yeah, well, but she didn't show her areolas. I seen areolas on the last
Nah,
one.
she ain't gonna show her areola.
There's things that actually is appropriate stuff to wear.
I don't believe none of this is
Is that
appropriate.
just showing? Well, it looked like she got panties on or something.
Nah, that's that part.
That don't seem
It
like that's that
flips.
bad, is it? Is that bad?
Nah, that one is. See, she flipped that part. See, they keep flipping it.
Oh.
I don't know why it's
But I
flipping it.
actually like her, as a person. I don't know what actually happened, but I like her because she used
I
to be one
used
of my
to.
favorite rappers too, like female rappers, because she got bars. She can
Yeah,
actually.
I used to until she did the same thing they did, like Nas baby moms and all them. When that dude got on that stage and he spit that whole business about her knocking this young boy off and all this, that, and the third.
Yeah, that's
And
embarrassing. Like,
and you and your husband started this together. That was just wow. And then what made it worse to me was when the young boy actually he was talking to somebody and they recorded him and he told everything. I said, oh my God. I said, yo, Papoose
but
is
that's bad.
embarrassed.
That
I
just
said,
seemed like the embarrassment of it
that is
all.
embarrassing. That part, that when the dude did it on stage, it was more like, word? Like, yo, you ain't gonna shut this down? And then
I
after he
mean, you
do it,
gotta remember. I saw the clip too. They was in the middle of filming, so it wasn't like she could really do anything. It was kind of like it just was what it was after that.
listen,
If she had said something, that would have made it even worse. You do know that, right?
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, because it's in the middle of a show, so it is what it was. It had to just go the way it had to go. It
The
was already
person
too
you gotta
late. Like,
watch, the person you gotta watch is the girl from one of her girlfriends that's standing on the side of her. Watch her face when she listens to them and she like, oh shit. And then to let that dude come back, this young boy that you cheating on your husband with, to come back and say what he said about your husband, because it was enough that this dude said, yo, you moved it out, so if Papoose came here, this dude would have the ups on him. But for him to say, if a dude put his hands on me, what did he say? If a dude put his hands on me and he living, cause I still got the woman. And I'm looking like, did she just let this go down, man? And then
well, it was
when it
already
stopped,
wrong. It's too late.
all right, and then when it's over, they filming, they show her talking to him, and he doing something, and she pointed to the camera, he looked and turned away. But when he got on that radio and he told everything from beginning to end, what he was doing and how he was doing, I said, yo, I felt sorry for Papoose, man. I
He
said,
said
damn,
that.
that's bad.
I didn't know he
I said,
said anything. I thought he was not still not saying anything.
this Ben came out 2 months, 3 months ago. He thought he was whoever he was talking to. They recorded him, and he went on. He
I
even
feel bad
admitted
for
that.
him for the most part, but because he loved that girl or he loved her. So to me, I feel like it boils down to still the relationship thing again. Like you got to choose somebody that's not going to embarrass you. Did he know that she
That's
wasn't
what.
going? Like he probably never would have thought she would have done that.
Yeah, I'm with him too because I always loved her character. I loved her character before she went to jail. Even when she came out of jail, I loved her character. But I tell you this, from watching her since she been out, I looked at it more like she sat there and she was watching Nicki Minaj because she was around when Foxy Brown and Little Kim was out. She was out, and she ain't do all that stuff. She ain't wear that stuff like that. She ain't trying to be all taking pictures and glamorous and stuff. She spit, and we loved her for spitting and how she dressed. But after loving what she went on, what was that? Loving hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
That's what did it. It seemed like after loving hip hop, I don't know, but I just feel sorry for dude, man.
I mean,
I know he
I
loved
feel
this
like
chick. I can see it in his eyes
with
that he
everybody
loved
and
that
all
chick.
things, sometimes it because I don't know what happens, in that industry
Yeah,
or whatever, and I don't know what happened in her mind. And again, you got to remember that people they be proud of their bodies or they be proud of things that they never had. So maybe that
I
might
can
be
think that.
another thing. She might not have had that while she was out. So I don't know why she would have done, and I'm not going to speculate because again, I don't want to be in married people business. It's not my problem. But I feel like and I don't know what he did to her that could have made her do that, because to me, do you think he could have done something that made her be that way? Or do you think she just thought, I'm gonna just mess up my relationship? Like, to me, I don't think somebody just wakes up and says, oh, today I'm just gonna fuck up my relationship. Like,
I
who
think
wakes up and
it's
says that?
I think it's the chick that get too many likes when she posts the wrong picture. It's like it's like
But
the
even if you
dude.
liking, So even if a person liking, should they just decide, okay, this nigga in my inbox, but I got a whole man over here, and we the staple of black love and
Yeah, but
life.
I don't know how to put it, but I always felt that when if a female just posts her picture and all that, and she put a little comment, whatever, it's cool. All right, cool. But when a female is posting a picture and she trying to turn around and show her ass and all that, and she in a relationship, she's looking for confirmation from other people than whoever she's with. And that's how I take somebody like her that we already loved you. You the shit. You rap. We love your raps. Even when you was dressing with Fat Joe and them, ain't nothing wrong. You was cool as shit. Even when you
Definitely.
came home, you was cool as shit. Whatever stylist or whatever started going on, she start feeling like, yo, I gotta get like Nikki. Even some of the lyrics started changing. Where I'm like, what's
Kevin
going on
said
with her?
attention seekers, like she was seeking attention.
And I do not feel she was into him like that. I'm telling you, see, a bird
But
always.
Papoose is, he seemed like, to me, I like Papoose. Um, I ain't trying to look at nobody husband or nothing, and I follow him. He probably the only rapper I follow right now. Um, but to me, he seemed like he was genuinely in love with her.
Yes, yes.
Why would you
You
hurt
can see
somebody
it in
like
his
that? Yeah,
eyes.
why would
You
you
can
hurt
see it
somebody like that? Like, to me,
because
that's
she
what
wasn't.
all women
She
want.
didn't love him the same way. And she listen. You got to remember, she's in jail, and a bird is a bird. A bird is going to show you it's a bird. She had red flags
Oh, I
there.
know he a Pisces, Kevin. Definitely. He
She
definitely is
had
a Pisces. His
she
birthday,
showed him red
March
flags.
5th.
This is a red flag. This is the first red flag I seen that I
Kevin
heard of.
Gates' birthday, February 5th too.
Nobody don't care about no Pisces.
You care about Pisces? Stop lying.
I don't care. Make me no difference.
You
I don't
such a
care.
hater.
Sagittarius, Pisces, whatever. If I like them, I like them. That's all it is. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I like Papoose. I
and
follow Papoose, and the nigga got bars. I don't like right now. To
he's still
me,
nice.
he's still not what.
I say he's still nice.
Dang on right. I was gonna say he was nice back in the day, and he damn sure nice now. Like, the nigga got bars. Like, one of the raps he just spit. Did you see the one where he did the alphabet backwards?
Yeah, he just
Now,
can't make songs.
how can he? What you mean he can't make songs?
He can't make songs.
He got songs though.
No, he got
Papoose got,
records. He ain't got
huh?
songs. That's it.
Papoose got, what's the song? I just was listening to it the other day because I got his. Hold on, let me tell you. I got his albums downloaded on my thing. When I pay attention, I pay attention. Okay, so I was paying
He
attention.
ain't got no hits.
Let me see what Papoose got. Papoose got bars though. I don't give a. But let me see. What's the song? Because I was listening to it the other day.
He can
One
spit.
of his CDs. Where did I go? Where is it at? Let me see. It was something he had posted and it made me go look at it. Either way, I don't give a damn. The man got bars, and
Yeah,
to
he
me,
do.
when you got bars, it beat a lot of songs because these people out here just saying whatever. So to me, I feel like, and then okay. So what happens if now I trusted you, right? I trusted you. I did all this stuff for you. I gave up my career for you, and now you do me like that?
Hold on. That's where I was going. That's why I said it was a red flag. And she said it. She was in her green. She said that. She said, yo, yeah, he be coming to see me.
He got stuff. So he got
Oh,
stuff.
I didn't say he ain't have stuff. I said he couldn't make songs.
Well, he clearly making songs if he got stuff. He
Nah,
got
he make
2021.
records. He make records. You can't name a Papoose hit.
Well, because
I
I
can name
don't
a
know the
Fabulous
songs,
hit.
but let me see. What's the
You got
song?
Fabulous got We Don't Know. We keeping it gangsta. Other than that, he got Holla Back Youngin, woo, woo. I can name other people hits that was
Well,
around his
because
time.
he be on other people's songs, so that's the other thing. He just probably ain't made them by himself, because most
Yeah,
of these got
when it's
people with him.
him by himself, Papoose had that lane when they was in that lane together. But he was a battle rapper. And don't get me wrong, if you notice who she went to, that's what she liked.
I think he could
She
put it together and make some songs, and it would be fire. Because, like I said, I've been listening to his
well,
reels, and
well, he old
I
now,
think
but
he could
my
definitely
thing is
do it.
this. Yeah, check it. So
And win.
yeah, all right. So the first red flag I seen from her that she didn't like him the way he loved her was she was in jail. In jail. She says he's coming up here every day to see me and all that. And I told him, yo, stop coming up here like that. I'm all right. Go focus on your career. So she was trying to tell him I want to come home to something and all that. When she came home, Papoose didn't have nothing like that. Fat Joe gave her the rights to the song to what's the name, and that's when Papoose started being a name brand again. Once she came home, now the love and hip hop is what actually blew him up because of the black love thing and all that stuff. But she, if you listen to her when she talks, and even when she's sitting with him, she's giving you red flags that yo, I don't love him the way he loved me. That you could tell he infatuated with her, and he's like, yo,
Yeah,
this
but
is my woman. But
that's
you
sad
listen
for
to
him
her, you
because,
can hear it. If
but
I
that's
was
sad
sitting
for
there and I'm
him.
listening to her, I'd be like, okay, she don't like me the way I like her. Okay, cool. But
But that's
she's
sad for
lying.
him. And if that's the case, then that's sad for him. But it's also
It's
manipulation on her
sad.
part. Manipulation on her part, because if that was the case, she should have told him that. And
And you
so
know what's
that's
crazy?
kind of messed up.
Yeah, I think she gave him the one thing that he wanted though. He wanted that kid from her. As soon as she gave him that kid, she
I think he
snapped her.
wanted all of her. He wanted all of her. And when you want a kid with somebody, like when kids are wanted, because I have one that's wanted. Well, I have all of them that's wanted, but one I actually deliberately had. You see what I'm saying? And so when you do that, it's because of the person. Like, you want the connection with the person. So he wanted all of her. And but that's where, if that was the case and she really felt that way, because I don't know if she felt that way or not, you should have said that. Like, you need to be honest with people and don't just do stuff just because I'm gonna just do it. That would be like me and you being together and you just being so in love and this, that, and the third, and then you like, I just want to have a baby, and I know I'm not that into you. Why would I bring a baby into this world knowing that I don't want to be with you like that? Like
She
that.
gave him. She gave him that baby. She snapped her body back, and she started wearing all that wild shit
So you
while
don't
he at
think
home
nowhere
with
in there
while he
that
at
she
home
really
with them
loved them?
kids and stuff. And she went and got that dude.
Oh my
He looks.
God! Now see, here it go. That be the shit right there, Kevin.
There you go. Tell her.
I don't like it because look, and then it's
Tell her.
funny because he's a Pisces with a Gemini that just did him dirty, and I'm a Pisces with a Gemini that just did me dirty. But meanwhile, they'll probably say we did them dirty though. See what I'm saying? Because remember, you said on the flip side of that. Now, probably what's gonna be, I don't know. Me and these Geminis, let me tell you, like, I really think I'm through with Gemini in life. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I'm through with Gemini in life, period,
You
altogether.
sure
Like, get
making
somebody else to do it.
you sure
Huh?
making your list smaller. Your list is getting smaller by the day.
It is. Because I'm not dating no more Geminis ever in
My
life. Like,
Gemini,
I'm definitely making my list.
my moon.
He said my Gemini moon. Yo, I don't even know if I got any Gemini in my chart. Let me see, because I promise you, I'm just done with them. Like, listen, they are totally off my list of things to do. Get somebody else to do it. If he show up and he a Gemini, send him back. Send it back. I cancel Christmas on it because it's a no. Let me see if I got any Gemini in my chart, because I would be totally
Hey
disappointed.
yo, you know it's crazy? You know what's
Yes.
crazy now that you say that and it hit me? The Jamaican lady said that
What?
about Leos.
Oh darn!
She
I
said
do
her
got
last
Gemini in
baby
my
father
chart.
was a Leo and the boyfriend was a Leo.
This is some BS. Yeah,
She did
Gemini
mention
is
that.
just not a thing for me. Hold on, where is it at? No, I don't see. Oh, Gemini. My Mars is in Gemini. Oh my God. William Floyd. Hey, William Floyd. Good morning. Yeah, because they so two faced. I swear, like it is really a thing. One minute yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gemini is in my chart. One placement. I don't like it. Yeah, one placement. That's so crazy. So, how would you have felt, and how would you handle it if you had a wife that you did all these things for and that happened? Would you stick with her? Would you ride or die with me, or would you just be like, "Now I got to divorce you"?
You went and messed with a dude that looked just like me,
That
and
man do
he
not look
spit.
nothing like no motherfucking. He do not
Yeah,
look like
alright.
him.
Yeah, alright.
He
They
don't
put
look
them
like
two
him.
pictures together. I said,
I
look at these
seen
two
him,
funny
and
looking
he don't
dudes.
look like that man.
Alright.
That dude look kind of thick, and he's slim.
Alright, that's to you. Everybody else is like, yo, these two dudes look alike.
No,
He
they
looked like
don't.
a young
That's like
papoose,
saying all
and
black
he's
people
a
look
battle
alike.
rapper. And I'm like, you went and got a younger papoose that battle rap. I'm like, what kind of stuff is this? So my thing is, yo, sometimes you gotta let it go. She once she put that stuff on, she was gone. That's how I feel.
So you
She
mean to
was
tell me
gone.
you would give up all of them years and
I'm out.
her?
I'm out. I'm out. You ain't saving that.
That man is
Listen,
not
you
letting
think
that lady
okay?
go.
Let me give you another one. She was
Not don't
live.
name drop. Don't name drop. Just give me the
It's
scenario.
still Remy Martin. We still talk about
Oh,
Remy
okay. I
Martin.
was gonna say, like, we just
So
be done with that. Just give me
she
the
goes
scenario.
live. She goes live. I go on her live. I'm looking at her live. She's standing there in her kitchen, tank top and panties. Now,
On
I'm
live
thinking, yes,
and panties.
talking on the kid. Yes.
You mean
Now,
real panties, big panties or thong panties, like regular panties,
she got panties on
boy
with
shorts,
a tank top.
boy
Now,
shorts.
no, panties. Now listen, she turns around. I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, because how she got the camera, you can see her back up a little. You see she got on panties. So I'm like, yo, why is she staying moving on? I said, this chick is just getting so disrespectful. Now, this is how you knew she was conscious of what she was doing. They cooking for this for Thanksgiving. They cooking for Thanksgiving because they making pies.
This is getting
So
out of control, ain't it?
so yeah, so she turns around and the refrigerator is behind her. She turned around and go to the fridge. She's talking with somebody there, either a sister, girlfriend, whatever. She talked with
I
somebody
think it was
there,
Jandy.
and they said something because she was about to turn around, and she said,
Dallas said, "When fame go to
yes,
your head."
yes." She turns around and she was conscious. She said, what she said? Ain't nobody going uh 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 you know how you take the picture,
What
the
picture?
Snapchat.
Huh?
You know you you take
Oh,
what's the name?
Snapchat. Yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah.
Because it
So she said,
disappears.
I ain't gonna do that. She turned the camera, went to there because she was turning around. She went there and came back, then turned the camera back around. Now I'm sitting there like, all right, cool. And you got dudes up there saying something like, yo, and she's blocking them as they saying things. Mind your business and all this. And dudes are saying stuff like, yo, why you being disrespectful? Yo, why you standing there like that? Ain't you married? Stuff like that. And she getting upset and she blocking them. So she's still talking while she's making this pie. Now, I don't care what nobody say. She backed up on purpose. She knew what she had on when she turned around and she knew she was gonna show her ass. She backed up on purpose. You seen the whole frontal. She had on they look beige, but darker beige towards brown. Panties, regular panties with a black tank top. So I'm like, yo, what part of what is this chick up to now? I'm like, you in this big ass house, you got money, you on a live, and you so fame thirsty that you'll go up there just like this. That was more disrespectful than her wearing what she wore out with him. You standing there on the live just like that in your kitchen. You could have went upstairs and threw on some sweatpants real quick and said, "Yo, I'm going
Maybe he
live."
don't care. Maybe he don't care. Some dudes don't care for they let their women show their body.
It's hard to tell. He almost broke that kid's face. And the kid was lying about it. And I kept thinking, damn, did he hit this kid? The kid. Until he was on that call. And he was like, yeah, he got me with 2 good punches. But I wasn't hurt. I wasn't blink. And it finally came out. He was lying to everybody on these podcasts and talking about he never touched me, nothing never happened. Now it all came out. He like, yeah, you got 2 good punches on me and all that. But he was cheating with, see, that's the part I think I wasn't thinking about. He was cheating with Remy for a minute. So that's why Papoose caught it late and
What
caught him at
made
the
you think
show. And
that?
he said,
What makes you think that?
that's why Papoose went there and punched him in the face. Because he
Somebody
said that.
said G816 says that's my man, by the way, talking like a woman about woman stuff. That's a man. That's a man, by the way, talking about a woman about woman stuff.
So he turns around and I'm like, yo, why is this dude saying that? He said, yo, I knew when I went to that spot in New York that he might have showed up. He said, so I should have knew better because if it was my girl and she was cheating, I would have showed up. So I should have knew better. So he was already messing with her for a while, and Papoose found out and was looking for him and caught him at the show, punched him in the face.
Well, I just feel bad for the whole thing if that is the case because
I
that's
feel
like,
real bad because
family breaking up and things of that nature are just
I
even for
fuck with
him.
Papoose and I like Remy, and I feel real bad now. I'm like, yo, and I talked to that cat before, and I'm like, yo, and he's a cool dude, man. You talk to, I never met Remy face to face, but I talked to him face to face. He's a cool dude, and that's it's just I didn't think them two would go that way, and it's what's the name? It's just disappointing. It's disappointing, but
So you didn't answer
hey,
my question. I asked
now you got
you,
a bunch of
would
girls.
you
Now you got a bunch of young girls following Remy
would well, I mean,
and old
people
women
have to do
following
what they
her.
want. But do you think that you never answered my question? Do you think that you would allow your wife to do that, or do you think that you would still be with her, or
Nah, I'm out. You ain't
why?
bringing that back. You're not bringing her back. She's going further than that. You're not bringing her. That's what I'm trying to say. When I
What if
show
it
you
was
the
just a
picture,
mistake?
it's like when I show you the picture with her wearing that sheer thing. I wish I could have showed you when he was standing with her. I'd never seen his face like that standing with her. And he had
So
this
you don't think
disgusting
that he
face.
liked that?
Listen, I don't think so. But I like what dude said, one of the comedian dudes that was on his podcast. He pointed to a picture. He said, yo, you see his face? He said, yo, now you see what she wearing? He said, yo, Papoose, listen, man. He said, you're a cool dude, but when your wife come out like that, that's no longer your wife. That's all our wives. I said, oh shit. Because we all
He said
seeing
that.
this
He
now.
said that to him. He said that to him.
What he said on his podcast. He said, we
Yeah, because
all
I was
seeing
getting
this
ready to say,
now.
because I don't think that for one, you still got to watch what you say to a man about his wife, because that's still his wife. You see what I'm saying?
Hey,
So, like,
hey,
I
watch when
get
she
that
come out here.
whatever, and to each his own, because we don't know what relationship they have. So that's what I'm
That's
saying. Like,
it,
that's
guys.
why I don't want to speak on nobody, because that's married people stuff, and I ain't
Yeah,
married,
we just
so
commenting
I
on how
just
she's
went through
coming
some
out in
shit.
public. We talking about public
That's what I'm
and coming
saying.
out in public.
But we know that certain things happen. I just was married, so we know that certain things happen,
Yeah,
and we don't know the ins and outs. And all I'm saying
no,
is she
no, we
also
don't.
she also is a performer. So sometimes performers wear certain outfits that it's a performance. It's a job. That's her job. So
She ain't no.
you don't think he would take that as that's her job and make sure that she's safe? Because to me, it's like Cardi B. Cardi B wears a lot of revealing
She's
things, but
different.
she's
She's
an
different.
actress. I mean, she's a performer. So when you're in Little Kim and all the girls, like that's their job. So that doesn't mean that they're dressing like that when they're home with their man or whatever. That could just be, so if I was a performer, right, and that's what industry I was in, then I feel like I would have to wear what I'm going to wear to do your performance, and then what I am when I'm home is different. It's like what Beyonce says about Sasha Fierce. So when I'm on stage, I'm this, but when I'm home, I'm a wife. You don't think that that could be the thing?
No, because That's how I felt what you doing. I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. Like, yo, she's out here now after loving hip hop. Everybody's paying attention. Everybody want her picture. She's dressing like this. She know, and she probably got a stylist. Stylist is involved and trying to dress her more like a Nicki Minaj to get the what's name, to get the fame and all that. Even though she's not really putting out no records. So I'm like, all right, cool. This is what you're doing.
And we still awake.
When I seen her in that kitchen, I said, that's disrespectful. That's when everything came back around. Disrespectful. When you mess
Wow.
with a dude inside our business, it's like me and you starting the trucking business. We hire 2 truckers, we marry, and next thing you know, you knocking off one of the truckers and all the other truckers know. Everybody inside that thing, when dude said what he said, they all knew. He just said it
I
out
mean, it's
loud.
definitely embarrassing. It's definitely embarrassing if that's the case. But
Yes.
again, I don't know the ins and outs, and I don't know because what did he do to her?
No,
I
that ain't
mean,
what you
two
asked me.
wrongs don't make a right.
You asked me would I would try to make
Yeah.
it work or whatever if she was a wife, and I said no, and that's the reasons I'm giving. She's gone. You're not getting
So
that
if
back.
if you found
The
out if you
genie is
found
out the
out
bottle. You
if you
ain't getting
found
that back
out
in the
by any
bottle.
chance, right? Not that I think that he would have, because the way he comes off as a very stand up dude. But if you found out that something was that she was provoked, would it be different?
Hmm?
If you found out that she was provoked, would it be different?
She's a grown ass lady, and she's a street grown lady. Provoked?
What's that mean
Nah.
though?
That what? She know better on both sides. She been in the industry and she been in the street. So she know both sides of what goes on. So I'm and they already got money. He in another business deal now. They started Chrome 23. That's their business. So they already making money. So for you to do what you did, you can't put that genie back in the bottle. I don't care what you do. You can't. You ain't gonna be able to tell her what to wear. That's what she wearing now. That's who she is. You ain't gonna be able to tell her that she's not gonna mess with you because
Should he be able to tell her what to wear?
yeah, you ain't walking out of here with no ass chaps on. You walk out of here with your ass out on me. You crazy. Then kick your ass out. You'll come back and them locks will be changed. You walk out of here with your ass out on. You
How he
crazy.
gonna change the locks on both their house? Like you
No.
can't change the locks on the house that we live in.
You
Like that
might
don't
come
even make
you
sense.
might come back and I'll do what 50 Cent did to his baby mom's house. He burnt that shit down. He went there and burnt that shit down. He said, what the hell? You gonna have what? What dudes up in my joint? He burnt that house down. That's why Rick Ross
I
got
mean,
at
but
him.
that was
He said,
embarrassing too. That was embarrassing. Like that's what I keep saying about being an embarrassment to your man. A woman should not be an embarrassment to the man, but also a
well,
man
well,
should not be an embarrassment to their woman either. So it
now,
goes
don't
both
get me
ways.
wrong. Hold up. On the woman's side, I do say this. I don't look at 50 Cent baby mama. I'm talking about the original baby mama of his son. I don't feel she was an embarrassment. I felt she was a regular chick and she was trying to go on and live her life inside Long Island. He didn't like that he bought that house and she was bringing another dude there. I'm not running with what he did because the reason he did it and who she was, because she wasn't that chick that was in the limelight. She wasn't trying to get on cameras. She wasn't trying to tell his business. She wasn't trying to mess with no industry dudes to try to get back at him. That wife wasn't like that. She was a regular chick that he messed with and had his
I don't
son.
know. I
Matter of
don't
fact,
know
in the
his
movie,
story. I don't
yeah,
know
in the
his
movie,
story, but I
Melissa
think
Wilson portrayed her.
well, I don't know his whole story, but I think part of what he said even about her was that she didn't have no ambition. That was
All
part of the
right, cool.
reason.
All right, cool. My thing is this: female, she ain't got no ambition. He met her in the streets. They had a son. He got some money now. He had to give a certain amount of money. He bought the house. Now I look at him like, you thought she wasn't gonna meet somebody and bring him to the house in the long run? She ain't meet no
You
industry
don't
dude.
and
That's a
listen.
regular.
If my man buy me a house, even if he not my man, but he was my man, you not coming to my house. If a man buy me a car, you can't even get on. Don't touch my door. That is like a respect thing. So if I bought you a house, bitch, don't be having. God forgive me. Yeah, don't let nobody in my house. So like,
It's not your house.
if I bought it,
You
it's
didn't buy
mine.
that. You didn't buy that house to give her a house. You bought the house because you had to give her money. So she
Okay,
bought the
so it's a
house.
respect thing. It's a
So
respect
my
thing.
thing is
She should have
this:
known better.
she in a relationship
And
with
then
this
on top of
man.
that,
She's in a relationship with this man. You been gone. You already messing with other chicks and stuff.
it's a lack
She's
of
in a
respect
relationship with this
though.
man, and this dude is a regular man.
But it's a
And
lack of respect though, because if he a regular man and you can't buy me a house, this dude bought me a house. If you like, I'm not gonna mess with you. You can't buy me a house because this the house that my baby daddy bought for my child. So he not wrong. I feel like that's a lack of respect because again, I done had
I don't
cars
see that.
literally that a dude that bought me. You can't get in my car
Yeah, I don't see
if you
that
can't
one.
buy
My
me a
thing is
car. So
my
and so I wouldn't respect that either. I'm with him. I wouldn't respect that because
yeah.
how many
I'm
people
on
you
her
gonna know?
side in this one.
Well, how many
I'm
people
on
you
her
know
side
gonna
in
be able to
this
buy
one.
you a house? It's always
Yeah,
like to me, yeah, you can be on her side, but at the end of the day, it ain't too many niggas around here buying houses. So unless you bought a house, and if you bought a house, you would expect the same thing. You see what I'm saying?
nah.
If you bought a
My
house
thing
for
is
your
this.
children, you would expect for it to be your children, not for no grown
Nah,
nigga to be
because
in there with his feet up on
I'm
my
gonna look
table.
at her. Nah, I'm gonna look at her like she's gonna find somebody else.
Yeah, and then you
And
you
she
get him
might
to
not
put you
want
in
to leave
another
her
house,
house. I don't know
and
if
then
he's
you get
gonna
him.
have.
And I'm a
He's not
female
gonna
saying
have.
that.
And whoever she meet, he might gonna have money like me. I'm a rapper and businessman.
Well, she shouldn't be dating
So
him.
what?
She shouldn't be dating him. Because to me, if he bought her a house, then that means he's also funding his child and make sure he's funding his the stuff. Like I agree with him. I wouldn't have done that either. Like I would have been mad. Because to me, tell me how many people out here buying houses for somebody. Like that's a blessing all on his own. And you mean to tell me all you gotta do is not put a nigga in it? Yeah, buy me a house like today. And I can promise you won't nobody be in it. So I don't think he's wrong for that. Cause like I said, I done did that with cars. Don't touch my car door. He paid for it. I might not be with him, but somebody else paid for it. If you want a ride or anything else, then you should be able to buy a car. So I totally agree with that. And I'm not them. I haven't even been in that type of relationship, this, and the third, but I just have certain things that I feel like you don't get that every day. And so when a man can buy a house and he does buy you a house, respect the house. What's wrong with that? If a
It's
man really
not
likes her,
his house. It's her house. The
it's not
house is in
it's
her
not
name. She could do
it's
whatever
not
she want with the house.
but you said
He
he bought
ain't
it,
buy
right?
the house and say, "Yo, when I come off the road, that's our house." He bought a
I
mansion
get it.
up in
I
Connecticut.
understand. I
And
understand.
every time, hold on. And then on top of this ain't your regular man. So on top of this, every time you turn on TV, he's with a different broad, a different chick running around and stuff. You're a regular female. And all you doing is you're in a regular relationship like you just met some dude. He's not an industry dude. He's a working dude. He's a good dude. And he can't afford to buy a house. He probably could put down on the house. He can't afford to buy a house. She like him like that. It's her house. You didn't give her like, yo, this your house. She worked hard for that house. That's why I like the movie where he showed
You
she was
said she
around in the
worked too
beginning.
hard for the house? What you mean she worked her house? I thought you said he paid for it.
She was about around in the beginning when he met her. She helped him through all that, even when he got shot up and all that. Studio times, all that stuff. When he recorded, that was in her cousin
But he
house
bought
in
the
the
house.
basement
But
stuff.
he bought the house.
So when he got money, now he's like, yo, I want me an industry chick. So he started fucking with her, and he bought a house, and then she had to pay child support. So it's child support 1,500 because the son went crazy. The son I
But you saying he
that's
paid for the house. He paid for the house.
yeah, it's in her name. He had to buy a
I
house.
get it. So I understand. He bought the house. It was in her name. The house belongs to her. I get
Yeah,
it.
she could do what she want.
She could do what she want. But to me,
Yeah,
I feel like she could do whatever she want.
he ain't come. Listen, he
But
ain't
if
coming back. He ain't coming back to fuck you no more. He
that's
ain't coming
not the
back to
point.
hang with you no more.
That's not the
Matter of
point.
fact, he
That's not the
even on
point to me
TV
though.
talking slick about you. So come on now,
But that's not the point to me though. Like I
that
just
shit
said,
is
you
crazy.
can't touch my car door. You can't
I
even
hear
touch
you.
my
You
car
said it
door.
3 times about this car door. See, you bgot
So
your
that's what
car.
I'm
You
telling
couldn't
you
touch
about
the
the
car
house.
door.
So a house. A house is even more of an
Hey
asset
man,
than. So I'm not letting no dude come to my house. You gonna have to if you trying to date
hey
me
man.
or anything
I
else,
I can dig
and
it.
it starts to work
We
off,
gonna have to
work
disagree
out.
on this. We just disagree.
I agree, but I can still get my point across though, because I
Yeah,
let you get your point across.
you
So let's
did.
not
I
do
got your
that.
point.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But you just said that. So all I'm saying is, even in the situation, I understand everything that was happening. You still can't come to my house, dog.
All right, we heard you. All right, cool.
Yeah.
We agree to disagree.
So what did he say about it?
Who?
Did he didn't care? Because you was saying it as if he said something about it. Did he care or no?
The house mysteriously caught on fire.
Oh, so he cared. See what I'm saying? Now she ain't got no house, and now that broke ass nigga that
She got
couldn't,
more than
now
that.
he can't buy her house.
She got more than that now.
Yeah,
So it
she
made no
got insurance
difference.
money. She got the insurance money, but still, at the end
He
of the
had to
day, the
still give her
house that
more money. It made no difference. So
it doesn't
it's
matter.
cool.
It might have been really just for the child. If you minus the child, yes. If you minus the
So you
child, because
saying
the
that?
child,
Hold up. So you saying when a kid gets to a certain age and leave, it's
or she should just sell it then and then go get another one.
how
And then
you
it wouldn't
feel it was
matter.
her
It then it
house,
wouldn't matter. But to
and
me,
that's why I like when Rick Ross brung it out. He's like, "Yo, you jealous motherfucker, you burned down the house and you left the
yeah,
gas
but
can."
it don't
I'm
make no
looking
sense.
like,
It's still people being in other people's
just
business.
let
Because
that
to
woman,
me,
just let that woman go be her. You gonna go do some shit like that? Let the woman go be her. You didn't want her, so
that's
let
your
her go be
opinion on it.
her.
That's your opinion on it. Because I'm a woman and I'm saying exactly what he said. I agree with him. If somebody buy me
All right,
something,
well, just
you
like when
should
you on the other
definitely.
side and you running with the when you on the other side running with the woman and I'm running with the man, this time I'm running with the woman. Nah, nah,
That's fine.
nah. And I'm
But
a
I'm in
man
agreement with
and
him.
I'm running with the woman. That if you
Well,
bought my mom's a house and you went about your business and I'm sitting there watching my mom's lonely and she
you
got some nice guy that she met and she want to move him in this house and he's a good guy and I met him and he's cool with me, I'm like, I don't mind because you're not coming around to fuck with us. You off doing some other shows and all that shit. And that's what his son kept saying. That's why he don't fuck with his son. He said he hope his son get hit by a bus. He wouldn't give a damn. Because his son was getting on him. Like, yo, he said, yo, I don't talk to my pops. My pops don't come around. He said, I don't play catch with my pops. So even if he bought the house for his son, so you said when the son get older and he leave the house, go back to 50, it's her house. She could do whatever she want in that house. What made him jealous was he thought she wouldn't find nobody else.
clearly
I
I
know
didn't
it. I
say that.
seen it before.
I didn't say when the son
She
grow
thought he
up, the
wouldn't
house
find
go
nobody
back to him.
else.
I said I didn't say none of that. I said respect the fact that not too many people out here is buying nobody houses. And if a person buys you a house, then you should know better.
Well, she cool now. She got another house and she married. And she just chilling.
Okay. But
And
at
the
least
son is
that's what
beefing over
happened and it worked
1500.
out.
And his sucker ass did that shit with his son.
Yes, I asked that for her to leave her kid. Yeah, exactly. But so to me, she did he did his due diligence in buying her with the house, and whether or not the kid is disrespectful or none of that, then
Talking
that's
about
a
due
whole nother ball
diligence.
game. Because to me, I feel like yeah, due diligence. Like he didn't have to buy her a
She
house.
earned that house. She should have got more money than that. But he pulled it off. He waited till he got where he was at.
Just because I help you out don't mean I got to give you anything. It's basically I can do it if I want to. So if you're helping me out, you're helping me out of the kindness of your heart. Or are you saying when I get put on then it's for this? So if you're helping me, then you're helping me,
Oh, so you
not
said,
for
oh,
something.
okay. So you said, hold on. So let me ask you something then, since you're going against women tonight. Let me ask you something.
I'm not
So
going
you
against
telling
women.
me,
I'm not going.
so you telling
See.
me if I'm
Listen, but
fucking with
this
a
is the
woman,
thing. This is
so
this
if
is
I'm
not the
fucking
thing.
with
This
a
is the thing.
woman,
Hold on, we
so
can't
if I'm
both talk
fucking
at the
with a
same time. I didn't
female,
gave you the floor. I didn't gave you the floor. We
you
both
just
can't
had
talk
the
at the same
floor.
time. No, you just was talking.
Go
So
ahead,
I'm
take the
saying
floor.
this.
Take the floor. You want the floor? Take the
You
floor.
said
Go ahead.
I'm going against the women. I'm not going against the women.
Yes,
I'm
you
going against the
is.
principle. No, I'm not. I'm going to. I just said I wasn't. So don't put words in my mouth. What I
Yeah.
said was I'm not going against anybody. What I said was if a person buys you a house is not a small thing to buy a person. A house is a big thing. So, regardless of what you did for me, here, there, wherever, whatever, if you did it out of the kindness of your heart, I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you
Okay.
nothing. But
All
because I
right.
went and bought you a house, for the child that we have or for you to be in, be mindful that I don't care what you do. But please respect the house because my kid is in the house and I might not want my kid seeing that. I don't think that's wrong. I think that
So hold
each
on.
one of them might have their point, each one of them might have their thing. But at this point, I feel like he bought her a house, a whole house.
Okay.
People don't have to
Yeah.
do that. That be respectful
All
of the
right.
house. Be respectful of the kid.
All right. You said that
I don't think
14
that's
times. Now
wrong.
let me ask you something. So you telling
You
me
I said it
that
14 times, but see what you're doing? I
you
said it
keep
14
saying the
times,
house, the house.
but you
He
also
bought her the
but
house.
listen, you're saying that, but then you said I said it 14 times, but then you said 14 times that it was this. So again, let's not do that.
I'm just asking you this since you just said what you said about this house.
All right, well
So
go.
you
You can
saying
tell
that
me.
when
Go
he go
ahead.
get his son, and he take his son up to his mansion with all them bitches up in the mansion with in Connecticut. That's all right. But she get one dude to come over to her house that he bought because when he was shot up and all that, she took care of him. And when he had to get on, she took care of him and all that stuff. And when he got on, he cuts her off and go get industry bitches. Now, she earned this house to me because I've seen this before. Same thing happened with Steve Harvey with his original wife. But all right, now you want an industry chick. It's cool. But when he come pick up his son and he go to his mansion, he can have all the bitches in there he want. But when she meets somebody and he cool, oh now I'm jealous and I'm like, I don't want no nigga in that house. What the fuck? I ain't name. And the house is in Long Island. He paid $3 million for his house. I think her house was under a mill. So you bought this house, you gave it to her, it's hers. Your son staying there. Your son don't have no problem with this dude that she met. She vet this dude, he's coming in. But you so jealous that she met somebody, you go do this to the house. But I could take my son and go to my mansion with all kinds of
Allegedly.
bitches in there. But all right, I run with that. I run with it. We
So I
agree
got
to
a
disagree
question
on
for
that one
you. I
too.
got a question for you.
That one's deep.
I got
That
a
one's
question
deep.
for you. I got a
Mm,
question for you.
that's
You
deep.
ready? You ready for this one? It gets deeper. It gets deeper than rap. You ready?
Oh man.
Are you arguing from the broke nigga position or are you arguing from the rich nigga position that bought the house? Which one
I'm
are you
arguing for
arguing from?
both positions. I'm
You
arguing for
definitely
both
not arguing from the
positions.
rich nigga house that bought the rich
Listen,
nigga that
because
bought
my
it.
thing is this. If I'm the rich nigga and I got a motherfucking mansion and I got bitches in the mansion and I'm
Why'd
bringing
you
my
so
son
hype?
there,
Like chill.
she don't have, I don't care about the, you so hype. If she don't
You
have
is
no,
hype.
what's the name? She don't have no power over me because I'm the rich nigga. And I'm up here in the mansion with these bitches with my son. And you can't do nothing because I'm the rich nigga. But since she's the poor bitch and she's sitting there in her house and she still got her job and she working and she meet a man that's working and they cool with each other and now I'm jealous that I see she found somebody. I could go burn down the house because I'm the rich nigga and that's why he paid in the long run for trying to be the
Not
rich nigga.
not too
Since
many
you want to
not too
argue
many
for both sides.
not too
Fuck
many
out of
poor
here. You
bitches have a
crazy.
million
That shit
dollar
is
house.
disrespectful. That shit is
Not too many
disrespectful.
poor bitches got a $1 million house,
That
sir.
shit is
So she
disrespectful.
wasn't the poor
She
bitch.
ain't poor. She helped him get rich.
But that's what you
So
just
she
said.
ain't poor.
You said that's what you said though. You said the poor bitch. And I said not too many poor
She
bitches got
just
a
ain't
million
got
dollar
his
house.
money. She got money. She ain't got his money. He had
The
to pay
man
her.
bought her a house. Respect the house. That's it. Respect the
Nah,
house.
nah. It's her house. She could do what she want.
Well, she did what she
That's
want,
it.
but I feel like
That's it.
she should respect the house.
I think she should do what she want.
She can.
Yes, she can. And she did. And he burned it down, and now she got a bigger house with more money. So it's cool. He learned. He learned in the long run. Go mess with your bitches. You
So
rich, leave her alone.
what part of that made you upset?
That what?
What part of that made you upset?
That you actually sitting here like this bitch still got to be subservient to this dude while he
I
doing
never
whatever
said
he want.
subservient. I
She,
never
oh
said
yo, don't
subservient.
bring nobody in the
See,
house because he bought me a house.
you be
What?
reading too much
Like I
into it when it
said,
comes to respect.
don't make no
It's about
sense to me.
respect. It's not about
That
being
don't make no sense.
subservient.
Ain't no respect to it. You
It is
running
a
around
respect.
with bitches. You run around with all kind of bitches. Everybody know that you helped put him on. He cut you off as soon as he got on, and now he run around with all these bitches because now he got money. When
Let
people
me
get
tell you
money, they show
something.
you who they are. Come
If
on now.
somebody buys me a million
People
dollar
get
house
money, they show
today,
you who
if a
they
nigga buy
are.
me a house, if a nigga buy me $1 million house today, let me tell you what I'm gonna do. go in my house, furnish my house, do all the things that I need to do, and they ain't got to worry about no niggas being in there. I promise.
Well, that's a good. Listen, that's a good thing. Maybe that dude. That's who
That's
he
on
thought he was
period.
talking to. He thought he was talking to a chick like you, but he wasn't. He wasn't. And she's
Well,
like,
he
"Nah, I'm
he
gonna live my
probably should
life."
have been,
And yeah, and she went
cause
on to live her
hell
life.
no,
She went on to
I'm
live
not
her
even gonna
life.
say nothing about it. Oh, you bought me a million
Yeah,
dollar
she went on
house?
to live her
Okay,
life.
yeah, nigga
Yeah,
ain't
and
got to
she
come
went
to the
on to
house,
live her
nothing.
life. That
Yeah,
was some bullshit he did from the door, so she went on to live her life. I seen all them niggas be doing that shit. I'm
doing
like,
what?
yo, why would you? The same reason you talking about that bitch that he got a baby by now, because these same
Cause
niggas
that's
fuck with these
embarrassing.
chicks
She's
in the
embarrassing.
same niggas fuck with these chicks in the street when they didn't have nothing, and these females is loyal to them when they ain't got nothing. And then these dudes turn around, they get in the industry, cut off the chick from the street, and start fucking with these industry chicks. And I'm looking at them like, you get what you sow. You reap what you sow. Now look at you. You fucked around and look how you sitting now. When you had a good female, she just wasn't an industry chick. You should have kept her. And that's why Denzel Washington's the only one that's still sitting with his wife that was with him when he was poor, when he was trying to get
Well, we
on.
don't know all
All
of
these
these
dudes
people's
cut him
business,
off.
and we don't know all of the things that they have gone through, even in this situation.
I
But
don't,
like I
hey,
said,
I don't know what it is, but we
when
just
a
spoke
person,
about it, and it is what it is. You feel a certain way, I feel a certain way. We spoke on it. We don't know the ins and outs. We just talking about the
yeah,
surface.
we don't know the ins and outs of the people's situation at all. Period. All we know is that
Yes,
this is what's said,
we
and
just
that's
talking
what's
about the
said.
surface. We just
Yes.
talking about the surface.
So to
Whatever you put
me,
out in
I feel
public,
like,
we could talk about. If it's in public,
yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, when somebody buys you something or somebody gifts you something, it's just a matter of respect, and that's it. So I
all
don't
right.
feel
And
like
I
it's a
feel
reason to
like
get
that.
hyped.
If even if somebody buy you something that's yours, you can do whatever you want to do with it.
You
Period.
can,
It's yours.
but that's the difference between,
Yeah, and
certain
that's
people
why
and
you have a
certain
lot of
people.
females that when something go down and they like, oh yeah, what's that? Oh, take that off. I bought you that, and I bought you this, and you like, what? I bought you that. I bought. That's what you get. That's what you get. Now, don't get me wrong.
He
On the
said
other
nothing
flip
about taking
side,
nothing from her. He didn't take nothing from
on the
her.
other flip, he burnt it down to take it from her. But on the
You
other
don't
flip
know that he
side,
did that. You don't know that he
on the
did that.
all right,
The house could have just accidentally caught on fire.
okay.
You can't say that, okay? You cannot say
Well,
that.
all I say is she said he did it. I say that. Look that up.
She might have thought he did it.
Hey, he said he was gonna do it. That's how she was talking.
Well, to each his own. I don't
It
know,
got
but a
done.
nigga can buy me a house. Let somebody come buy me a house. I'm gonna be right in it, right chilling like this, like by myself.
Yeah, that's nice
Sleep.
control. I would listen. I would love that kind of control. If I got a female, I'm
It's
like,
not
yo,
about control. It's
I'm
not
like,
about
yo, I'm
control
gonna
because
buy you a
nobody has
house.
to
Don't have
control me
nobody
to
in
do
that
it. You
house.
see what I'm saying? You see how you
Don't have
using words
nobody
that
in the
don't make
house.
sense. Nobody has to
Yeah, it's
control
a
me to do it. It's
control.
automatically in
It's
my
control,
character.
yo. Don't have nobody
It's
in the
in my
house. I
character.
ain't gonna
It
have
has nothing to
nobody in
do with
this house.
control. Nobody told
Yeah.
me to do it. I just have
Every
respect
time
for
you see this
myself and
dude, he
people to
walk
know
around.
that
Every time you
I
see
should
this dude, he
cherish
in
a
his house
gift.
with strippers. He in his house with strippers and all that
You
with
worry
your
about what
kid,
that
and he
man
telling you
doing.
don't have nobody in that house. Man, he got mad
You
strippers
said
in
he
his house
didn't
with
tell
the
her
kid and
that.
shit.
You
And
said
you
he
like,
didn't tell
yo,
her that.
you right. That what?
You said he didn't tell her that. Now you adding extra stuff. I
He didn't
said
tell her what?
that it's just something I would know to do. I don't know
You
what
said
she
he
knows
didn't
to
tell
do.
her what?
You said he didn't tell her she couldn't have nobody in the house. That's what you said.
I did tell you that. That's what this thing started over. He didn't want no man in the house. That's what the whole conversation started over.
So he told her, I'm gonna buy you a house and don't have no niggas in it.
Yeah.
So
No,
you
he ain't
just
say,
told me
I hold
earlier.
up. I
So
don't
you
know about
telling
the
me
buying.
now you don't
I
like
don't know if this was,
now you like
hold on.
disobedient
I don't
females,
know
right?
if that was said at the instance when he bought
Oh,
her the
okay.
house. I know that he told her, don't have no niggas in that house.
Well,
That's what
that
he
was the
told her,
first warning then.
because that's what she said.
Tell 50 buy me a house today, and he could tell me
That's what
that, and
she said.
I'm not gonna have nobody in it. It's just
Of
gonna
course,
be me in the
listen, of
house.
course not. It's a level of
Is
control.
my
That's what it's
hold on, I
for.
got another question. I got another
Uh-huh.
question. Is my credit card gonna swipe every time I go to the bank or to the store or to anywhere I go? Is my credit card gonna swipe and say accepted?
I don't know what your credit card gonna do. You better
Well,
watch
you just said he
child
gave her a
support.
$1 million house. He gave her $1 million house. So did he give her money to pay for the house too?
The house is paid for.
Okay, so she still got to pay bills, monthly bills. Was he paying
She
the monthly
worked.
bills?
She still worked.
But $1 million house and her having a job
Her
don't
house was
that
under a
don't add
million.
up.
Hers is in Long Island. His is he bought Tyson's house in Connecticut. Hers was under a million in Long Island.
But houses
And
still cost a lot of money to maintain, and the
she
taxes and all
she
of that.
works. She works, and I know that she only get 1,500 a month for her son. And that's why her son was even beefing like, what's 1,500?
See what I'm
But I
saying? Tell a
know,
nigga to buy me
oh,
a house
when it comes
today,
to the
cause let me
son,
tell you, I'll show him how it gets
I take
done.
50. I take 50 side with the son, but I don't like that he talk about, oh, if he get hit by a bus right now. I don't care. I ain't care for that. But it is what it is when it comes to the kid, man. But I don't know. He was in
These
the
kids be
advertisements.
disrespectful.
Yes, he
These
is.
kids be
Yes, he
disrespectful.
did. He did do something real disrespectful. But I'm like, it's still your son. You don't say that out in public. But he did do something public disrespectful. But I'm like, he don't know no better, man. He ain't you. He wasn't raised in Queens on the street. He's from Long Island in the suburb. He don't know no better.
Well,
Now
I
the
don't
other
know, cause I
kid,
don't know them people business, so I don't,
but the
Either
other
way, different
kid
story.
actually knew better. So,
So
but
different
that's the only
strokes
thing
for different
I said
folks.
about it.
And my
But
question for
you
you
know,
is, can I ask you a
burning
question?
houses.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm.
If you buy a bitch a house, right? Are you gonna be upset if somebody's in it?
I'm expecting that happen. She gonna find somebody. Of course, I'm expecting her to find somebody. It's not healthy for her not to find
You
nobody.
just
So if I bought
complain.
my
You
baby
just
mom's a house, if I bought my baby mom's a house and my son is in it, and I got a mansion or a house sitting somewhere else, and I'm somewhere else, another state, I'm like, yo, I expect her to find somebody. All I would say is make sure he's not a street cat. Make sure I don't know him. So vet him. Vet him. That's
but you
why I
still got
said
stipulations. You
that's
see
why
what I'm
she
saying? So you
explained it.
just talking for nothing.
That's why when she explained that he's a regular dude that works, that he's not no industry dude. It's a regular because she works.
You still got
So
stipulations. So you still a
of
50.
course,
All right. You still
because
have
I don't want her to
stipulations.
end up. Because I remember she's
You
a
still trying
regular
to
female.
control. Like you
You're
him
not
too. You
listening.
just
She's
cause
a
I hear
regular
it.
female. She's a regular female. One of my ops can get to her when she don't know. So I would actually make sure, like, yo, it's a regular dude. I would meet the dude. I met my daughter's baby fathers in them. What's the name? That raised him. You think I ain't going to meet the dude? If I meet him, I'm like, yo, he cool people and all that. I expect her to meet somebody. It ain't healthy. My son just growing up with his mom's inside the house. He's seeing me on TV. I'm every goddamn where doing everything, and his mom's sitting there lonely or trying to get a babysitter because she need to sneak out. And she done been messing with this man for damn near a year, and she liked this man, and they got a house. They both together with their paychecks. They cool. He got a nice job. So I expect my baby wants to meet somebody. And for a nigga that actually went to jail, I had stipulations when I went to jail. Yo, make sure there ain't nobody
So
from East New
y'all are the
York.
same. So you just talking for nothing.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, make sure there ain't nobody from East New York, and make sure I don't know him.
All right,
That's
new
all. I'm
topic,
cool.
because you talking for nothing. You the same. You just said you got stipulations, so nobody cares. You just said the same thing he's
Yeah,
saying.
my
All
stipulations.
right,
It, you
next
gotta have.
one. Check.
Yeah,
That's done.
because
What we
you don't
got?
get
What's
that.
on the next
Because you
one?
don't
Cause
get that. Because
yeah.
for yeah, because I still first control you with some money, get you a house, yo. Nobody in the house. Here's a car too. Nobody in
First
that
of
car.
all, the thing
Matter
is,
of
I
fact,
make
I'm
my
gonna buy
own
you
money.
some
So
panties.
I make my
I'm gonna
own
buy you
money. So a
panties.
person can't
Nobody in them
control me with
panties.
nothing. A person can't control me with nothing.
Yeah, I'm
But
gonna buy you panties.
I
Nobody in them panties either.
ain't nobody in my
Matter of fact,
panties right now. You see the
I'm gonna
difference
buy you
between
a
me and
whole
them?
wardrobe.
But
Don't
do you
wear the
see the
clothes
difference
to go see
between me and
nobody.
you see the difference between me and the bitches you
Yeah,
talking about? Cause ain't nobody had to
shit.
tell me not to have nobody in my panties. I ain't been with my ex since I dropped them off, and I could have been dating, and I didn't. Even to this day, I'm still celibate. 2 years and something later, still celibate.
Yeah,
So the difference
you
between
ain't.
me and them, nobody
Yeah,
got to
but
tell
you
me
ain't
that.
do it because he told you not to do it. Come on now.
I did it because I didn't want to do it, and that's what I
I
just
did
said.
it your
Also, even
stuff.
about the
But
house.
what it look like a man telling you not to do nothing.
But
Come on now.
you just heard me say that if he bought me a house today, he still wouldn't have to tell me not to do it because I would be thankful that a person bought me a house and I would be
All right
minding my
then. Then
business.
if I buy you a
So
house,
he
I
wouldn't have had
buy
to
your
tell me.
car,
You
and I
see
buy
how
your clothes, then that's all it is. I bought you wardrobe, a car, and a house. Now, don't wear them clothes around nobody. Don't strip for nobody out them clothes.
Oh,
Nah,
bet.
wear
I'm
something
with it.
different.
I'm here for
Don't
it.
let
I'm here
nobody in
for
that
it.
car. Don't let nobody in that house. Come on
But
now.
see that you see the difference between me
You
and
put
them. You would
stipulation.
never
You don't put
have
stipulation.
to tell me because I do it myself.
All right, cool then.
I do it myself.
And that's why we're not talking about you. We talk about him and
So
her.
at the end of the day, to me, it
We're
seems
not
like
talking
common
about
sense.
you.
When somebody goes out of their way to give you something or buy you something, you just don't do disrespectful stuff.
Yeah.
That's just the
And
way
in the
it
end
should
of the day,
be.
if somebody buy you something, it's yours. Do what you want to do. It's yours. I bought it for you. It's
All right,
yours.
well,
I don't
apparently
care
you
if
like
you took it and
disrespect
burned it.
because I don't like
It's
that. To me,
yours.
I don't, it's disrespectful. To me, it's disrespectful. And that's that
No,
thing when you talk about morals and values, people don't have morals and
yeah,
values
but
because
at the
regardless of
same
whether or not I want
time,
to do what I
he
want to
ain't got
do,
none. But at the same time, he ain't got none. Now, if he had some, if he was a listen, I'll tell you this.
you
I remember
arguing
too this.
too hard about another grown
Let me
man
give you
stuff.
something
So
this.
let's have another
If he
conversation
was
because
a if he was a papoose, I'd run with you. I'm dead serious. If he was a papoose and did that, I'd be like, yo, I seen this dude character. All right, cool. I understand this is disrespectful. Is that dude? But 50? And what we been watching 50? Nah, I'm looking at him like, come on, dog.
but
If he
what
was
have
my
we saw
boy,
from 50 though? Has 50
if
been
he
like a
was my
woman?
boy,
I don't
nah,
think
I
I've
don't know
seen a
what you've been
bad thing from
watching.
50.
But if he was my boy, I'd be like, yo, 50, come on, dog. That's wrong, dog. Yo, let her
50
go
been
live her
having
life,
one
man.
girlfriend for a
Come on,
long time.
son.
So
Come
what's
on.
that about? Why you saying that? Because
What?
I don't recall 50 being a womanizer. What 50 been doing?
50 been knocking down bros forever. The first bro, matter of fact, the first one he cut his girl off for from the street, the regular chick, was for what's her name? The old chick that changed her face.
Vivica? Yeah, but you don't even know the circumstances of their
I
relationship as
didn't
to how they
say that.
broke up or
I
none
didn't
of that.
say that. See, that's why I
That's
told
what
you.
I'm
If
saying.
you've been watching what's been going on, you ain't been watching what's going on. That's why you just talking to be
He
talking.
didn't.
I was watching
No,
what went
actually, you
on.
just talking to be talking. Because how many
I
girls have you
watched
seen?
what
50
went
has had that.
on.
50 has
So
had
as I
that
watched this
girlfriend for
go
a long
on,
time.
this dude was doing his own thing.
But how you know what he was doing?
Thing.
How you know
But
what he was
my
doing?
thing is, my
How
thing
many
at the end
females
of the
have you
day,
seen him with though? You said Vivica, and then he went to the
my
other
thing
one.
is at the end of the day, what I would tell him is, yo,
Ah,
son,
he said 50 a cancer, red light, green light. And 50. Okay, so cancers are about home and things of that nature. Cancers are not like real like they not flighty individuals. Cancers believe in home. They take care of
home.
home. Yeah, cancers are like
All
home.
right, so
They build.
let's talk about your
Thank
cancer
you,
and
Kevin,
home.
for that because that's what I'm
All
saying.
right,
So after
yeah,
Vivica,
red light, green
hold on.
light.
I got a question.
All right,
I got a question for you.
got it.
Hold on. You said you've been watching. So after Vivica, who was he with?
After Vivica, he was knocking off that horse has face chick that he tried to put on.
Who?
What she was singing. The singer chick that he tried to put on the
Somebody
G Unit.
smell fucking amazing. Somebody smells good that came into my chat.
Did you smell that?
You smelled it too?
Oh, yeah. Thank
What is
you.
that?
This
I
is
damn sure did smell that. What
this
is
is
it?
Mr. Miyagi.
Back up. Don't be in my business like that. Nigga, you in my energy too close. I got to
Look
hang
at
up
that.
on you. Because I
I
damn
had to
sure smelled
go.
that.
That's what I was doing over here. I rubbed it on my hand to smell it.
Yeah,
That
I
thing.
damn sure smelled that.
Woo. That thing is.
You in my business.
How are you? How old
How
are
old are
you?
you? Who are you talking to, Vlad? Me or him? I'm 48.
I'm 52. I'll be 53 in July. Straight cancer, straight Leo up in this joint. But
Yeah,
damn, you smell
so
that?
I did smell it. It came like a real
Yeah.
little whiff,
Yo,
but straight across, but it smelled real good.
you smell this, you be like, God
I
damn.
smelt it. I just smelt it.
She like, you'll be like this,
I
yo,
keep
listen.
trying to tell you I'm the shit, okay? I'm really
You'll be
definitely
like this,
plugged
yo.
in.
You smell this, you'll
Look,
be
I
like,
really
yo.
do this for a living, okay? You
You be
just
like,
seen
yo,
what I
fuck
just did.
50. You be like, fuck 50, you could come in the house. You smell this. You gonna put this on
Aaron said,
live.
"Who get married? Aaron, who get married? Me and him. He bald headed.
Oh, it's like y'all
I'm
both get
against
married.
bald heads. And
Attack.
he got. Aaron said y'all should. Aaron, you think we should get married? Why? What do you think? What do you see? You see me and him would argue. He's toxic.
Hey yo, I was gonna ask her what she doing up, but I keep forgetting she in the middle of the day.
Aaron, what
I'm
make
like,
you
yo,
think I
she.
should marry this man?
Oh shit, the sun came out.
Hey, Craig.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show you why I shouldn't marry him. I'm gonna show you right now why I shouldn't marry him. Craig,
yeah.
are you looking for a wife?
Now I'm looking for a companion.
What's
We do
that mean?
business. I look for a business partner. We going up, all the way
Aaron
up.
said you sound married already. And I think we might have been married in a past life or something. That's why, because literally, I done known this man for 2 weeks and he done got on my damn nerves. Ain't never laid eyes on him. All we do is talk in the chat with everybody, and we was in the chat with everybody before everybody hung up on him. Aaron said he wants a wife. This man do not want a wife, and he's a cheater. He don't know how to be like to himself, and I would have to break his motherfucking arms.
I ain't cheating years.
He paused too long. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? He, for one, he don't know how to be to himself. He already roaming around in the middle of the night with his cell phone off and all. I
See
don't play
this
that.
at this age when you this old, you're not really looking for a wife. Kids, you already had kids. You're looking for a partner, an actual business partner. We could do this, that, and the third. And you gotta vet some because my boy at this age found the wife. God bless his dad. Don't get me wrong. I loved his wife. She was cool as shit. But
Yup. Yup. Dink. Yup. I am crying. That is
I
hilarious.
ain't answering that. No
Me,
Diddy,
look,
no
I
Diddy.
said
I
I
ain't answering
answered.
that.
Yup.
No Diddy.
Sure did.
I ain't answering that.
Go ahead. What you say? What you say, Craig?
Mm, mm, mm.
What would you talk about? Just leave it alone. Don't even say nothing.
Oh,
I
it's
already
something on
answered.
RT. He said RT is on, so he
That
watching it
mean
on
right. That
RT.
mean right on. It mean right on.
Oh shit.
Come on, Craig. You old as fuck. Like, come on now. It wasn't hard.
Now I be watching RT TV. That's why he said RT. I'm like, oh shit, they got something on.
No, he said
Oh
right on, right on, right on,
yeah,
right on, bro.
yeah. But my thing is, you at this age and you old, you looking for a partner,
And on
somebody
top of
that's
that, he
like,
too
yo,
old already. He out here talking about he don't want to. What was we
and
talking
like,
about the other day? What you say, Craig? About Craig is boring. He already said he only got like. Matter of fact, I don't even want to get into that conversation. That's gonna get a little too explicit for YouTube. You gotta go to them conversations we be having in the chat with everybody.
yeah. You must run get this place banned.
You see my message looking for older black women. You better go find her because I ain't an older black woman. I'm a young black woman. You better go find her elsewhere because this ain't it. Who you looking for?
Yeah, see, my thing is
Get
that
somebody else to do it.
you're looking for an
Hmm.
actual partner to grow with and want to do
What
what
type
you
of
want
partner you looking for, Craig?
to do.
Tell me. What type of partner you looking for, Craig?
Someone that want to do what I want to do and that's into what I'm into.
What you
And
want to
like,
do,
yo,
Craig? What you want to do? Tell me what you want to do.
everything.
Everything like what?
I don't know. First, I told you, by the time I leave this place, my name gonna be on something, on a
I think
building,
I got
a
too much
park.
mouth for Craig.
I think,
Yeah, you gonna have to get somebody else to do it. You a baby, Vlad. You 26 years old. You better. Hey, where your
20s.
friend at? We gonna have to find somebody. Anybody in here 26
my
years old?
daughter, my daughter and son older than him.
She better
26.
do as she told. He better get out my face. That's what I'm saying. I got too much mouth for him because he. You look, and Keisha say he real tall, right? And so and Keisha taller than me, so I'm probably gonna be a midget to him. And he got this bad habit of doing this, and it's gonna cause me and him to fight. So we gonna be domestic violence and all. Like it ain't gonna be right. It's gonna be toxic, all types of stuff. So unless he changes attitude,
I'll
it
make you
ain't
try to
gonna
grab
happen.
my finger.
He had me sitting on the floor earlier today with my I was sitting on the floor with my legs crossed and study what is it? What's the thing? What you was teaching me earlier? What's the book you was teaching me?
That's the Sunnah.
He had me
You
sitting
get the
like I was
Quran
in
and the Sunnah.
kindergarten while on FaceTime while he teaching me. Although I did like that part, so I think that's probably why he actually agreed to that, because I was quiet. I was quiet. I was really listening. I was very
It's
attentive.
this. That's why I started with how you wash up. It's the Sunnah. So
So
yeah,
he got
can't
me in
stop
training
it.
right now.
Yeah, what's that? Somebody asked about the Sunnah. You gotta let them know the Sunnah.
But me and him will be arguing. Too bad.
And that book is what make the difference between Shiites and Sunnis.
What you mean?
When the Prophet died, this is why they stay at war in the Middle East. When the Prophet died, you had Sunnis break because they felt that his cousin Ali was supposed to take over. Like, nah, the Prophet's dead. He's the seer. So you had some of them break off and follow Ali. That's how Iran is formed. They Shiite Muslims, and they do some stuff in there that, like on his birthday, they celebrate his birthday, and then they put this thing on and beat their backs and cut their backs in the middle of a square. Like what the?
What time is your prayer over there? Cause I think it's about prayer time. You doing prayer today?
You miss prayer. Mess
I
with
didn't
you.
miss prayer. My prayer is at seven something.
Nah. Once that sun come up, you gotta pray. You gotta do
And yeah, my son is up later than y'all's. My prayer is a different time.
uh yeah,
Let me
prayers
see.
before the sun come up. And you know what's crazy? I prayed one time during this time like that, so the sun is up here. So you know the whole thing about why you can't pray. You can't offer salat when the sun coming up is because of sun
It said
gods.
he said, didn't Muhammad marry a 6-year-old or something?
No, Muhammad had what's her name? Fatima. I think she was 12 or 11, and
But he didn't
he
touch her though.
no until she became of age.
Yeah, he didn't touch her.
Nah,
He said something about the hadith.
yeah. What hadith? What are you talking about? I got my hadith. That's
All
where
right,
I
let
was
me tell
reading
you what
to him
time my
from. I
prayer
was telling the
is.
Sunnah out the hadith. I got my Quran hadith.
The birds are chirping over there already?
She might have been. She might have been
Oh,
8.
yep, I did. I meant
I,
it's because the time has changed. So my next oh, it's not light over here. Look, see it?
oh
It's
yeah, I
dark
see. It's
here.
still dark.
But I didn't realize. All
Well,
right,
I
so
see
definitely
she
got to
good.
make that up. That's not right.
13 clear.
It's
Nothing
bright
cut
over
through
there.
13.
It's dark still over here.
Ain't nothing cut through 13.
It says that Muhammad consummated the marriage with Asia at 8. I don't think that was right. I know. Is that
Nah,
right? Cause
I'll
I
pull it
could have
up.
swore they said no, that didn't happen. It's dark here now, 9:15. It's dark here still too, Aaron. I'm still
I,
learning, so you have to ask him.
yeah, I'm
He
about to pull
teaching
it
me
up now.
now.
I'm about to pull it up. Even though I don't like to talk religion and politics on sites because, like, the thing he did first was he stated, what the hell? I'm pulling the hadith down. He stated, I'm a Christian. So he's just trying to point out faults inside the Islamic religion. Just like, you got some Muslim do it to their Christianity. But I'm used to it these days. Oh, keeping it gangster.
He
That's
said,
how I
no, I
do.
have talked to Muslims about it and they said it was normal or something. Well, it was normal back then for, in that time, but it ain't normal now.
But he ain't consummate. Let me find that. We don't know. I'm gonna go around asking people, yo, tell me a Papoose hit.
You said, say, what about Papoose?
I'm gonna ask for hits. Like, yo, tell me a Papoose hit.
Stop trying to hate on you. Just mad because I like Papoose. You just such a hater. Like, stop. Don't do that. Why you always hating on every man I say I like?
I'm gonna tell you what happened. And when she said what she said, that man had his open door for his career, and he gave it up for her. That's where his career went at. Right in that sweet spot when she went to jail. That's when he just popped out. Him and Fabulous and all of them. And everybody else went on, and he chose a female.
It don't matter. He chose love. I like that.
Damn. Well, he got a pretty daughter. He got a pretty daughter out there. She looked like a little Remy.
It says that Muhammad at the age of 6, I mean, she was betrothed to Muhammad at the age of 6 or 7, but she stayed in her parents' home until the age of 9 or 10, according to um, Isham. When the marriage was consummated with Muhammad, then 53. Oh, so that's actually the truth. So it says somewhere between until the age of 9 or 10, according to, and then when the marriage was consummated with Muhammad. Well, he was 53 and she was either the age of 9 or 10. So that's actually true.
Yeah, that's why I'm about to read it. Let's
Well, I
see.
just read it.
I know I'm talking about the actual the consummation
Nope,
part.
that's not. No.
Because
That's not right. Because then it says they challenged it. The historians challenged it, and then it says Muslim writers have challenged the previously accepted timeline of her life by claiming that Asia was in fact 18 to 19 years old when she consummated her marriage to Muhammad, according to historical review. So that was a lie. They posted it, but it wasn't right because they challenged it, and actually she was 18 or 19.
when he consummated.
Yes, when she consummated.
Yes. Yes. That's all I'm looking for.
And it says both Asia and Sawada, his two wives, were given apartments adjoining to the mosque. He said the reformers challenged it. Yeah, well, that's what it says. It says it was challenged. Again, I'm just still learning. I'm a revert, so I'm not going to be in the middle of the conversation. Now, you ask me about some Bible stuff because I was raised Christian. I be on you. So I ain't too sure about it. I'm learning until I get the grasp of it. Then you know what I'm saying. But right now, I know about the Bible and the good book. That's
That's
it.
why I like
This was the
smoking.
good book. I don't know about the Quran all the way yet.
That's why I like to go
This
out the
10th,
book.
this 10th, I'm not offering a Pisces reading at all. Period. Right now, we in the middle of this. So why you come over here with that? Like, you don't got no cards, no none of that.
I gotta read it.
Go ahead, give it
Ain't
to him.
Pisces done?
Um, which you said ain't Pisces done? No, we ain't never done. Aaron said it's a touchy subject, and then she said he's jealous, girl. I know that's right, girl. Every time I turn around, he be hating on all the dudes. I be like, you know what I mean? I like he always got something for it. Then he get mad if I talk about my ex, like you know what I'm saying?
Please stay dragging him around.
Yeah, exactly. You just be mad as hell. Such a damn hater. He said, "You just talking about that dude." He mad. I normally do tarot readings, this Seth, but right now, today, I go live every Monday through Saturday at 7 a.m. And so Sunday, it's optional for me to do whatever it is I'm doing, but I came to speak to the channel members, my regular channel members, because I told them that if I was up, then I would go live, and I've been up all night long, like literally 24 hours now. Oh, here we go. It said tarot cards are from the evil one. Tarot cards are made by normal people. It's whatever you do with them, whether or not you use them for good, bad, ugly, or indifference. It's your intentions on what you do. Aaron said, "Be gone." I love Aaron. What you looking for, Craig? We already passed that answer. What you doing?
I'm stuck in now because it's different stuff.
All right. Well, what you got for us? Give us some good, something good. Oh, they in here calling me everything but a child of God. What is the problem? Why would you say such a thing? Hey, Omni. That is not right. Thank you. How you doing this morning, Omni? Lord have mercy. What Craig? What you reading? What you got for us? Come on, drop it on us.
Looking through the mod stuff. Hold
Make it happen. Come on, give us something good for today. And then we still gotta tell Aaron why it is that me and you wouldn't be a good couple. Blessed and highly favored. Amen.
on. That's what
Craig,
you.
why
I'm
me and you wouldn't be a good couple?
going to sleep because you
Other
hard headed
other than the fact that you bald headed. Now, what else?
and you hard headed.
And is
That's enough for me.
and may you both be well. You too. Thank you. You know any 45 plus hot woman. Nope. Y'all know any 45 plus hot black women? This man said he trying to get a woman. He 20. How old he say he was? 20 something.
26.
He said he 26. He trying to get a date.
Hey,
Craig, you don't got no women for him?
nah. You better
Craig, what
stay in
else
his
you got?
age.
You
You
said
better
because I'm
stay
hard
in
headed.
his
What else you
age
got?
bracket. You better enjoy them 25s and 27s.
Do you think me and you
Try,
would make a good couple?
try to jump in. Nah.
Huh?
Nope. We too much alike. That's why we
Why?
bump heads. We too much alike. That's why we bump
Me and
heads.
you are nothing alike, Craig. Stop saying that. Not nothing. And if I'm hard headed, then you hard headed her. It got worser. How about
Word.
that?
That goddamn word worse.
Well, what you got? Come on, tell us what the word is.
I'm trying to see. I'm all in.
Just give us the first thing, the first page that you, the book that you open.
I was looking
53,
for
but
what's
seriously,
name?
keep enjoying life, young gentleman. You heard that? Omni
Uh,
said he 53, but seriously, keep enjoying life, young gentleman. He be acting like he too old already, and I don't like that. My kids told me I got to date somebody younger because I done already been dating some old men and they not acting right. So my kids
well,
said that I need to date somebody younger, and Craig too old for me.
well, you got
He even
20,
act like an
20
old man. He don't
summers.
even want to have no fun.
Well, you
Huh?
got 20 summers
20 summers to do what?
before you 70. You got 20 summers.
No, you got 27 summers before you 70. This thing hot and ready. I'm gonna be outside already.
Yeah. So you better have fun in these 20 summers.
Don't be such a hater. I'm gonna be alive. I'm gonna be biblical times. I'm gonna be like 382. Okay, so that know that. All right. So fall back. Stop trying to increase the age on me. I'm young and fresh. You just out here trying to be a hater. Aaron said, "Don't make him jealous again." He already jealous, Aaron. That's why he get quiet because he don't like me talking like that. Mind you, again, I'm gonna remind you, I don't know this man. We just met, but for some reason, I swear he think he owned me already. We is not that. He be trying to tell me what to do. Be pointing like this. First of all, you better put your little finger down because see, I can't be in his face because if I ever got anywhere near him and he doing all this is gonna be the first thing I snap off. And let's not forget, he don't like to take his cell phone with him. He like to talk back. Like it's too many things that's happening here with this man. We gonna have the best 30 days of our life if that was to happen. That would be all we got.
Oh, I got
That's it.
um
Craig, what you doing? I feel like you stalling. Give us what you got now.
11 women sat at a place and promised and contracted that they would not conceal anything of the news of their husbands. The first one said, "My husband is like the meat of a lean, weak camel, which is kept on top of a mountain, which is neither easy to climb, nor is the meat fat, so that one might put up with the trouble of fetching it." The second one said, "I shall not relate my husband news, for I fear that I may not be able to finish his story. For if I describe him, I will mention all his defects and bad traits." The third one said, "My husband is a tall man, and if I describe him and he hears of that, he will divorce me. And if I kept quiet, he will neither divorce me nor treat me as a wife." The fourth one said, "My husband is a moderate person, like the night of Tema, which is neither hot nor cold. I am neither afraid of him, nor am I discontented with him." The fifth one said, "My husband, when entering the house, is a leopard, and when going out is a lion. He does not whatever is in the house." The sixth one said, "If my husband eats too much, leaving the dishes empty, and if he drinks, he leaves nothing, and if he sleeps alone, away from me, in a garment, and does not stretch his hands here and there, so as to know how I fare, well, get along." The seventh one said, "There's a lot of chicks here. My husband is a wrongdoer, or weak and foolish. All the defects are present in him. He may injure your head or your body, or may do both." The eighth one said, "My husband is soft to touch, like a rabbit, and smells like zernal, a kind of smelling grass." The ninth one said, "My husband is a tall, generous man wearing a long strap for carrying his sword. His ashes is near the people who would easily consult him." The tenth one said, "My husband is Malik, and what is Malik? Malik is greater than whatever I say about him. He is beyond and above all praises which can come to my mind. Most of the camels are kept at home, ready to be slaughtered for the guests, and only a few are taken to the pastures. When the camel hears the sound of the lute or the tambourine, they realize that they are going to be slaughtered for the guests. The seventh one said, the 11th one said, my husband is Azar. And what is Azar? What should I say about him? He has given me many ornaments, and my ears are heavy, loaded with them, and my arms have become fat. Yes.
They said
I want to see where they're going
Omni
with this.
said the point of view is negative from the women that you're reading about. And then Aaron said, okay, so first of all, Aaron said don't make them jealous again. And then Omni said, "Why you putting a limit? Why you putting a limit?" But I forgot what that was about because then you started reading. I didn't want to interrupt. Omni said, "Okay, y'all vibe. Yeah, we get along. We get along, but we be arguing like a motherfucker. Just so you know." And then Omni said, "Hard headed and a back talker." What, me or him or just both of us? Because yeah, I feel like he hard and a back talker. He don't know
She,
happy life, happy wife. He better know.
she,
And somebody said Aaron was cracking up laughing, and then Omni said you guys will get married, and then Aaron said yes sir, yes ma'am. He talks back, yes he do. But they said the point of
yeah,
view
she followed the man. She followed the plan. That's all it is.
Aaron
Man, follow the
Omni
plan.
said both of y'all, both of y'all hard headed. It's him, Omni. I'm trying to tell you, I be trying to be the peacemaker over here, and this man, like,
Happy
I'm trying to
man,
tell you,
follow the plan, man.
no, no, thank you, no, thank you. Get somebody else to do it. I'm trying to tell you, he don't know. I told you he start with that point and stuff. As soon as I start doing something, he starts with that point and stuff. Like he my daddy. I keep trying to tell him my dad live in Dallas, okay, and my daddy know better. All right, so it's a no.
Mm.
So he ain't gonna like me because I definitely be talking back. Okay, I definitely be talking back. All right.
And, and we're gonna send you a plane ticket.
I'm cracking up. Ami said, "Go ahead, Craig. Follow the plan. You got to follow the
Yeah,
plan, Craig."
that's right. Happy man, follow the plan. That's what
Mm-mm.
happens when you got somebody hard headed. They always bump heads. You like, yo, I got a plan. We're gonna pull this off.
What's the plan? What's the plan,
Just sit
Craig?
back and follow the
What's
plan.
the
We're gonna pull
plan?
up. Da-da.
What's the plan? What kind of plan you got?
Hey, listen, this is not for you. This
Omni said he just talked with his hands. He talk with his hands and a loud tone. I'll be real patient, just sit here looking at him. He be loud and pointing, and I'll be thinking, "This is not gonna work because I'm gonna have to fight him." Because the first time, it just always reminds me. It seems like a person he would just be trying to stand in your face and point on your forehead like this, and then I'm gonna be mad because it's given like you think I'm short. I don't like that. Omni said the plan is whatever he say. He better have a good one because if it's not a good one, he gonna have to get somebody else to do it. I'll be real okay.
I'll be in the back digging like Eminem. Sorry, mama. I didn't mean to hurt you.
See what I'm
You know,
saying?
I'll clean it out my closet.
Uh-uh. He already threatening me, y'all. Y'all hear that? He already threatened me. I ain't gonna lie,
Me and
that's
the
what I told Keith
raccoon.
the other day. I
Me
said
and the
now
raccoon. The raccoon that put me on.
you
Like, yo,
he already
ain't with the
crazy. Now
raccoon.
just imagine. I'll be making people crazy. Now I don't need that extra. Now he already came in crazy. Everyone needs Islam. Hey, good morning, Nadar or Nader. But yeah, y'all,
Well,
Craig, we've been on this phone for 2 hours.
yeah, this was a brand new pack of cigarettes.
You done smoked the whole
What
pack?
the what? We've been on the
At
phone for what?
2 hours and 30 minutes.
You talking about we've been on a live for 2 hours 30 minutes?
Oh yeah, we've been on the phone longer.
We've been on the phone since 1 in the morning.
Somebody said Crazy Craig. Now you
Hey
got him
yo,
singing to you. Every
like you crazy.
huh. I'm trying to tell you.
That was
So
a
you got
playable pack of
anybody have
cigarettes.
any questions? The vibe they said I'm the vibes for real. We do be vibing. Like the first day we actually met, we sat on the phone from what time I call you? 5 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the evening. And we was just talking about all time. We didn't argue even on the first day. It was weird. Like literally, we was just arguing. It was friendly argument, but it was almost like, why is we doing this? But we had very good conversation. But he's highly
Opinionated.
opinionated. Highly opinionated.
Because you very opinionated. I told you I'll show you a mirror.
He's highly opinionated. This man said Muhammad would smoke camels, I bet.
I
Yo, I am crying. That is not right.
never
See,
heard
Craig,
Muhammad.
you're setting a bad example.
I don't
Okay?
think Muhammad. Nah, he ain't smoke.
All right, you can't be out here setting them type of examples. Craig,
Yeah.
how many wives you want to have?
Yeah, you know, you can deal with one woman that you crazy. I ain't trying to have all the wives. I can hear all that. Dude done killed himself. He like, yo, start a war. Let me go to war. Like, I'm going to
So
war.
you trying to
I'm
say I would
out.
be your only wife? Is what you trying to say? You wouldn't want no more?
Yeah. I only would want one wife.
So how much you gonna cheat on me?
Cheat.
Yeah, with your
That's it.
bald head self.
Probably intellectually.
See, y'all see how he got to think about it? It's toxic.
It's called intellectually.
Okay, so what you got to think about? Okay, so how many times would I have to put up with you cheating on me?
Intellectually.
No, period. Physically. Ami said, "Dang, lady."
Mm.
Omni, these is all the questions I need to know. You see how he got to think? Like, this ain't right. This I told Aaron, didn't I tell you I would have to show you why we can't get married? Look at him. Listen to him. He not coming
Uh-uh.
up with no answers.
I ain't answering that. Mm-mm. Watch what you put out in the universe.
They said you ain't no cheater, are you, Craig?
Nope. Not this age. I'm old. I ain't got no time for cheating.
So it's just by default because you old,
Yeah.
not just
Yeah, I'm
because you
old
would
now.
like to have a wife and you wouldn't do that.
I'm old now. I mean,
Omni said 100.
I'm old now. I mean, no difference. It's some old dude out there cheating.
That is horrible. So y'all, is that a good answer that because he's old he wouldn't cheat, or should it be another reason? I mean, because do you think that's a good reason? If I said it's because I'm old that I wouldn't cheat, like I mean, it ain't because I'm old I wouldn't cheat because I'm not old. So you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't cheat just because I wouldn't cheat.
I'm old. It don't need no cheat. See, older women already know what to do. You keep the belly full and the balls empty. You
See,
ain't
Omni
doing
said
nothing.
bad answer. Oops, just because you old no, don't cheat. That's a bad answer.
All the women know you keep the belly full and the balls empty. You ain't gotta worry about that shit. They already know.
Oh my God.
That's stuff you gotta
Cheating should
teach.
be a crime. Cheating should be a crime. I agree, Kevin. Cheating should be a crime. Like you
You
should
know
have
what's
to get
crazy? I
what?
happen to agree with him after seeing what happened to that boy next door.
Aaron said y'all sound like y'all gotta get married. Not that we gotta get married, was it? Hasn't cheated since he was young. How long has it been since you cheated, Craig?
Uh, it's been a long time. It's been a long time.
How long has it been since you had a girlfriend?
About
Damn,
5 years.
Vlad said I would
four
cheat on you.
years.
Vlad, that's why I see. Look at that. That don't even make no sense. So you haven't cheated because you have not been in a relationship.
Yeah, yeah.
Take
That's how you
anything
do it.
out of the home is cheating, period, as the young folks would say. Yes. Vlad, why would you cheat on me? What did I do to you that would make you cheat on me? Or you just trolling me right now? What did I do that would make you cheat on me? Explain it to me. Are you saying you would cheat on him? I don't know which one of us you talking to. So which one of us are you talking to and why would you do it? Answer me that. Who are you talking to and why would you cheat?
And Vlad, and since you know so much about Islam, you know that a Muslim man can marry a Christian woman that's pious, but a Muslim woman can't marry a Christian man.
He just
You
letting you
know
know
what?
that because he trying to tell me what I can do again. 'Cause that he keeps doing that because he keeps acting like he thinks that I belong to him. You are such a hater. I keep seeing it. I'm trying to tell you. That's why you keep coming up with this shit.
Is you the one that said you couldn't find me for a day? What you was gonna do?
Oh yeah, I did say that. I asked him what did I say? I was going because I am polygamous. Oh, okay. So you believe in Muslim that too. You want to be dating this person and that person. Okay, so I get it. I understand. Yeah, Aaron, I had to tell him because I was calling to check on him because the last time, what was this, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 2 days ago. And I had asked Keisha, I said, did you talk to Craig? I haven't seen Craig in the group chat. And I said the last time I talked to him, he seemed like he wasn't his normal self. Like he seemed like he was thinking about something. So I had called him, right? And mind you, I normally don't do this, but I called him because I want to check him. He ain't answer the phone. So then Keisha said to tell him something because she had to go meet him, right? He says slick with his intellectual words, Craig. Yeah. Omni said they got you, right? They got you pegged. So I told Keisha, I said, you tell Craig that if I don't talk to him today, tell him we are through.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, we ain't dating, don't know this man. Been just talking for 2 weeks, but that's how
I
I
don't
felt.
even
If you can
know.
go
I don't even know where my phone was at.
I said, if you can go days without talking to me, then guess what? It's over. Yeah, this man said I want he King Solomon. Vlad say he is Solomon. Yeah, I want 700 wives like a King David. Okay, or a King Solomon, but you gonna have gray hair like a motherfucker. I can tell you that.
Yeah, he ain't gonna
Um,
make it. He
real
ain't gonna
men
make it.
are long
He ain't gonna make
gone.
it to the 200th wife.
They
He
gonna been to kill them then.
gonna die.
Yo, I'm cracking up. Cause good lord, listen, I'm gonna be stressing him out, and I'm the first one. I'm gonna be stressing his ass out. He already said I done made him smoke more cigarettes in the past 2 weeks than he done smoked his whole life. And he was not lying. He was smoking cigarettes when we was talking. I'm cracking up.
I get my 72 versions in Jenna.
Oh my god. Now here you go.
You
Now
know
he
what's
just
crazy
wants.
about that? You know when that get mentioned, the first thing people think is sex. Like what? You get 72 virgins in heaven. What is that?
Omni said, "Okay, Vlad, you can have 700 wives." That's what I'm saying. So you gonna wait to get to heaven to cheat on me? What type of mess is this? I don't even understand this. And we ain't even dating, and yet he already thinking about getting 72 wives past me. Well, at least he only want one in this real life, so that's good.
And now it's early. I want breakfast, but it's too early to go get breakfast.
See, if I was anywhere around, we could have ate and everything. Although I ain't allowed to cook for you. I forgot because guess what? They said you're not allowed to cook for any men.
Many men. This
Yep.
I think what's the name?
So and I took some. I'm gonna make some more chicken strips today. Okay,
I'm about to
Vlad,
go
you
down
have
to.
700 wives, huh? All right, we about to get off of here because
I want to
ain't you
go down to
tired?
Newcastle.
For what?
They got a nice restaurant there. They make good breakfast. It's called Metro by the hospital.
Shit, pretty soon everybody gonna be waking up trying to come in here. It's fucking 7:30. It'll be 7:30.
Some eggs over easy and some grits.
Girl, it is. It's 7:16. Aaron.
Yeah. So I'm over 24 hours. I was up
Thank you,
at.
Omni. I hope to see you back. I normally do Pisces lives anyway, 7 o'clock, Monday through Saturday.
She ain't going to
We
do it
not leaving
today.
yet, but huh? It's
She
Sunday.
ain't going to do no live today.
No,
Sheesh.
I'm here. I'm probably gonna do some lives later though.
Yeah, after you wake up.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Well, time for me to roll. Then we out of here.
All right. Bye, everybody.
I holla.
I'll call you back in a minute.
Yeah,